Why y'all stop laughing?
Oh, damn. I'm glad you said something because I was going to say something else.
Nigga stop laughing all of a sudden. Listen, let's just cut to the chase. My name is Sittin Def. You are sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. Yeah, I'm with my guys once again. And one gal. We've got another special guest tonight. Her name is Coach Kando. I'm going to let her introduce herself in just a second here. But first, we're going to go ahead and play our little intro if you guys don't mind.
Drinking a bottle of crap. I woke up this morning mortified. Hey, these niggas be drinking daiquiris. I ain't going like that. This nigga. This swirl all the way to the bottom. So every scoop is different. The shit is insane. You have enough money for gas later. Shit. I am the only one that pays for gas around this bitch. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, so like I said, my name is Sittin Def, and you are sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. This is episode 9. Can you believe it?
Already.
Episode 9. Episode 9 kicked off at 9 o'clock. It's meant to be. I have a good feeling about tonight's episode. What about you guys?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Great feeling.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, first, I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves. I'm going to start with my main man, Mitch, here. Then we're going to go round robin around the clock. So, down to Kando and then over to Slim. Mitch, who are you? How are you?
Yeah, I am who you say I am. I am Baby Cat Mitch, a.k.a. Mr. Strange, a.k.a. Alfred Miata, a.k.a. Smokey Gaucho, a.k.a. Young 40 Shorty, a.k.a. I ain't had one on me today, but I had one on me the other day, a.k.a. Nigga, I got so many AKAs I can start a sorority, a.k.a. Nephew Conrad, and I can con you, but you cannot Conrad.
All right. And then Coach Kando, our special guest today. I want to let her introduce herself. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You know, it's Coach Kando again, sitting on 22s, you know, with Sleaze Mob. I don't have all those AKAs. I wish I did. I mean, it's Hoodie Kando when I don't feel like looking like this, you know, with the hoodie.
What about Bandana Bando? Is
Bandana
that unreleased?
Bando.
There
when
we
I
go.
don't look like this, I had the band. He took the bandana.
I took the bandana tonight. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Real quick, 2 questions. What are you drinking, and what does your shirt say?
I'm drinking Moscato.
The Sutter Home. I like it.
Home, you know, something slight. And my shirt says "Power to the People."
Absolutely.
Respect.
Big respect. And it's in like that hippie font, like that 70s font. I like that. That's dope. Yeah. Slim, how are you? Who are you? What's going on?
Yeah, it's your boy Slim Jenkins. I'm on the same page as Kando. Got a bunch of AKAs, but it's Slim Jenkins, Lord Broadus, Grandpa Giles, Pablo Espresso Bar.
I don't have that many AKAs.
Sound like a good amount of AKAs to me.
I got a few.
Starting off early with the cap tonight, huh? Just like yesterday.
See, look at this nigga, bro.
I'm just saying, you're just getting a head start on it. I feel that. At least you're committed to that. Mm-hmm.
Gotta stay consistent.
Right. Be like that. And like I said before, my name is Sittin Def, aka Malvo Witherspoon, aka Theo Radcliffe, aka Jimmy Big B's, aka Izzy, if you know me, and only if you know me. And you're sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. So, real quick before we get into anything else, I feel like every time I listen to like our intro, I always think of something new. And like it reminded me of that time that me and Burns, shout out to our brother Burns, me and Burns were in Sheets one night, and we were both drunk, and he was looking for a snack, and we were looking for snacks. I bought some gummy bears or some shit like that. This nigga's in the ice cream section. I'm like, who gets ice cream from the gas station? I don't do that.
Whoa, slander.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Y'all get ice cream from the gas station?
You too good for ice cream from the gas station? Well, it got gas on it, nigga. It's still ice cream.
And listen, bro. In what scenario would it make sense to buy ice cream from a gas station? Like, because
when it's like 2:00 in the morning and you got to get a snack and the fucking Safeway ain't open or some shit.
Why is your go-to for a midnight snack?
Yeah, why are you eating ice cream at 2 in the morning? That is kind of wicked. I do agree. Why? You should not be eating ice cream past 12 o'clock at night.
Why?
That's like the law.
Why?
Because first of all, it's going to give you the BGs, the bubble guts. Nobody wants that.
I mean,
That's
that's
a fact.
That's your body. That's not my body.
Let's go sit on your. So y'all niggas be eating ice cream after 12? I'm judging.
Yes,
I eat ice cream whenever, not in the morning, but like anytime afternoon. It's
not
straight.
in the morning. But...
Yeah, anytime afternoon, nigga. Not 12 in the morning, nigga. What are you doing at 12 in the morning at a gas station? What is wrong with you?
You don't leave the crib after 12? Like, what are you talking about?
To the gas
After
station?
midnight.
To do what? To do what?
Nigga, I've been in the streets with you. What are you talking about?
We're doing our escapades.
Hey, Slim, we've been out in the streets at 12, nigga, but we've never gone to a gas station together at 12.
God,
not one time. And we've been friends for like 10 years almost. I've never.
No,
that's a fact.
We've been in Frostburg like at 7-Eleven. Like,
that's not a gas station.
It is 7-Eleven is a gas station.
Not that one. No.
It's the
And
same,
when we were
the same fucking thing.
But when we were there, we weren't getting ice cream. I promise you that much.
Sorry.
Now that I do know.
Izzy, go ahead with your story.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh damn, I was telling a story. Anyway,
sorry, I was thrown off by the slander because you try to both of us like.
This shit's trash.
well, I mean, anyways, basically what I was gonna say, the point of it was this nigga was getting ice cream. He was getting Ben and Jerry's, but he was looking for like a special, like half-baked Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and like he couldn't really find it in there. And like we were like recording that whole day for a documentary we were shooting for at the time. And you know, I had his camera, his Sony camera, and I was recording him while he was looking through the ice cream there. And we got that beautiful clip of him, you know, like talking about the ice cream in there and how skimp it was in the sheets. Bruh, I don't know. That was just like an awesome moment. I just wanted to bring that up and highlight that because that was like probably one of my favorite moments with Burns, like of all time.
Vanilla ice cream on the top, chocolate ice cream on the bottom. The bitch swirl. The bitch swirl all the way down. So every scoop is different. This shit is insane.
Yeah, that shit is legendary.
He went hella hard for the half baked, bro.
He did.
Bruh, he was right though, bruh. Like I was eating half baked back then too. Like, and I didn't know niggas was onto it. And after he did that, I was like, yeah, half baked out here. Half baked the move. Have you ever had half baked?
I've never had half baked.
I've had it, but it's not the best one though.
It is the best one.
The fish food is the best one, bro.
What's in that, Slim? Let us know.
It's like
cinnamon bun is the best one.
No, you're tripping. I'm sorry.
That don't even sound like it.
It sounds. It's spicy. It sounds weird. No, does it taste like a cinnamon bun? Is there cinnamon bun pieces in it?
It has little cinnamon bun bites in it. You guys are missing out.
Ooh.
My favorite one.
Okay, that's
Cinnamon
interesting.
bun
I don't know
bites.
about that
So
one.
good.
That's like pretzel ice cream. Like, yeah, we got pieces of pretzel. You want a pretzel?
No ice cream.
Okay, don't you do that. Cookie dough ice cream is delicious. Slim, you need to try. I'm just saying, Slim, you need to try the half baked if you've never.
Yeah, I've had the half baked. That joint fire.
Oh yeah, you did just say that. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah. Oh no. Tell us what's in that fisherman.
Bro.
The fish food.
Yeah,
it has like these chocolate chunks in it with fucking caramel and chocolate ice cream and marshmallow. The joint is fire.
No.
It's torch. It's torch across the board.
Marshmallows.
You don't fuck with marshmallows?
No, we're good on that one.
What?
You see, I'm
We're
more
good
of
on that one.
I'm more of a vanilla ice cream with sprinkles kind of guy. You know?
Get the fuck out of here!
What? Right? You got something against vanilla ice cream?
That's just the most boring ice cream in the world, bro.
That's why you have the sprinkles.
So what do you get?
Sprinkles
From,
are disgusting.
like Cold Stone. What do you get? You get vanilla ice cream with sprinkles?
Nigga, I don't eat at Cold Stone.
Yo,
What?
Fat Dan. Okay, I'm gonna go get right back to that because that's a wild statement that you just made. But this nigga said, "Is this nigga Slim drinking a Pepto?" I literally just said the same thing to you.
That's funny as shit.
It looks like you're drinking
What are you
Pepto
drinking,
Bismol.
bro? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Truly with a fucking koozie on it.
Show us the koozie though.
It's a fucking barefoot koozie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, that'll do
You
it.
hear me?
It's a grown ass man. He got like 10 koozies in his house.
It's definitely giving Pepto.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah,
But yeah, go to Izzy. What was you saying? You said you never had Cold Stone before. I mean, you don't eat a Cold Stone. Why not? You don't like it?
I feel like it's too overpriced for ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna enjoy ice cream that's like $12 for like a little ass bowl.
You sliced it. You sliced it.
No, you gotta indulge sometimes.
How much is it? And is it that good?
Probably like $8.
For like a like it joint, it's probably like $5-6.
Nah, dog. See,
Like it is all you need for real. Like it is all you need.
That's really all you need.
You could
Like
easily
it-
go to the store and pay $5 or $6 and get like a whole tub of ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not gonna be better.
Yeah, but if you out already, you're not just about to fucking like you with somebody. You about to just be like, hey, let's go to the grocery store and get a pint of ice cream.
Y'all should come to Baltimore and go to the Charmery. They have really good ice cream.
Charmery?
Mm-hmm.
Is that strictly like an ice cream place?
Mm-hmm. It's really, really good.
Now, do they sell alcohol?
No, but it's a lot of bars near, so.
All right, that was a joke.
Niggas, I was about to. Yeah, I didn't get that. Oh no, I still don't. Nigga, an ice cream shop that doubles as a liquor store sounds like eyeglasses. That doubles as a liquor store. Two terrible ideas. Oh yeah. You probably wouldn't get that one, but still, it's a good one. My niggas laughed. Yeah. So I got a thing that I wanted to do, Def. Real quick.
Yeah.
Let's think about an alternate universe, guys. Okay.
Right.
For one, this podcast wouldn't be called Sittin' On 22s, right? In an alternate universe, we would do a special episode of Sittin' On 22s where we're all sitting on the toilet and we call it Shittin' On 22s. And we do another one where we're having a rap battle, a freestyle session, and we call it Spit. we call it Spitting on 22.
What have I got myself into tonight?
This is really what he's trying to turn this podcast into. He's just trying to do some field testing right now.
This is
we call it Shitting on 22s and Spitting on 22s. That shit would be hilarious.
Hey, look, and then the next episode. Listen, we all we all get cats, right?
Kittens on 22.
Yeah, that is genius.
That's actually funny. Okay.
Oh, and then we can have an ice cream episode where we do banana splitting on 22s.
I think for your next episode, you should do that.
We should.
10. I think 10 is a special one. Like 10 is like a whole 2 hands.
That is
a
whole 2 hand episode.
That's a lot of rings.
You should like confetti cannon. You know, everything.
Hell yeah.
That's a milestone though, for real.
It is a milestone.
It is.
Double digits for sure. Definitely. Mm-hmm. And we thank all of you guys who have been watching Sittin' On 22s from the very first pilot episode that we did, like a month and a half ago?
Yeah, give or take. Where I had the bad shit still. And, niggas had to go out and get a new mic. Mac, Midadak. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Knick Knack Patty Mac.
Yeah, so we thank you guys for watching thus far into this show, and we plan on releasing content for a long time. So if you stick around, we'll get better. You'll grow with us. We'll grow with you because we love you guys so much. And you've been sitting on 22s with the Sleeves Mom for the past 13 minutes. Without any further ado, I want to actually bring up something on chat.
Son, wake up, nigga. You look sleepy, nigga. What you been doing all day in that fucking jogger? That jogger jacket that you have on.
I'm chilling, bro.
I take it off because it's making me hot.
Yeah, nigga, I'm sweating.
Nigga, y'all aren't even in the same vicinity as me. What the fuck?
Like, nigga, I know you. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was recording on a potato, but I'm not anymore. This nigga Slim looks like a potato.
Slim, how do you feel about Mitch always like going on you on this podcast, like just coming out your neck? I just want to know how you feel, bro.
I mean, that's our typical relationship. This nigga is just an ugly nigga right here. He just gotta.
That's our love language, right? Yeah, love language going on each other.
That's my bro.
That's one of my favorite things to do. Actually, is talk shit about this guy. He's so easy. He's such an easy target.
That's the bro.
He probably used to get bullied in high school.
Nah, it's just something about Mitch. Like this nigga he's just funny looking, bro. I can't let it slide. Like look at this nigga, bro. See,
dang, bro.
I'm finna get sensitive.
It's gonna be a therapy session.
Hey, you know what's funny? Me and Slim know exactly what our insecurities are, and we still go on them anyways in public formats. Like this nigga will talk about my toe every chance he gets.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's okay to the masses who've never seen that. Like, I don't have a missing toe. I just have a weird one. And we talk about that like every episode now. I brought it up this time because I beat you to it, bitch. Like Eminem did when Clarence had 2 parents in a very nice marriage. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling right about now.
How about you let us see the toe, bro?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh shit!
Might as well.
Oh shit!
Let us see it.
Let the people see it.
So there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just a baby one.
It's just very small.
It's just a little snap,
Yeah,
bro.
I got 2 baby toes.
This nigga
So
mentioned
like-
in the podcast showing feet, yo. That shit is
Didn't
wild.
we just say that before that we were gonna do that? I'm not showing my feet though.
Oh, we did say we're showing feet.
You gotta pay it.
Are we doing that? I mean, my socks are off.
Oh,
I hate niggas who walk around
are
with no
y'all
socks
gonna
on.
do that?
I mean, it'd be hot for that. Slim is like,
Nah, you showing feet right now? What's going on here? Like what?
Slim is uncomfortable.
Bro, what is this turning into, yo?
Nigga Slim was like, hold
Oh,
on.
it's gonna be a whole nother audience when we get through this.
Nigga said, let's show some feet, y'all.
OnlyFans type content.
Yo, for real, for real. If you are listening to this podcast on SoundCloud, you need to watch it on YouTube. That's how you really get the full experience of Sitting On 22s, because you get to see us just act a fool and make a fool of ourselves, all in good fun. Candace, we appreciate you so much for coming out today and being on episode 9 with us. We appreciate you so much. Yeah, and actually, yeah, we love you too. Hearts. So, yeah, you guys say it too. You guys say that you love Candace.
Yeah, tell me you love me and tell me I'm pretty too. I like that.
Yeah, do that.
You sound like the girl from Timmy Turner. What's the girl?
Oh,
Show
what's
us
her
your
name?
tits.
Show us the dick.
Show. Oh, okay. So shit. What was we? Damn, it's hot. I shouldn't have worn this gray shirt. I'm gonna get sweat pits, guys. Sweat pits. So Slim, tell us more about your life as a adolescent male bodied man. I just want to know, what's it like waking up in the morning knowing that you have to live another day in the life of your life? Like,
It's good, man. Waking up every day is good.
Waking up every day is a blessing. That's a great way to flip that. Now I'm the dickhead. All right, let's go on. Let's move on to another.
Fat Dan says
Fuck
she
you,
is
Dan.
all right.
He tells me I'm pretty every day. It's okay.
Dang. Fat Dan, bro, we know
Put you on
about
blast.
Yeah, we know about
You
you.
know you love me.
We know about
Dan,
you, Fat Dan.
Dan is here every episode. We have to have
Yeah,
him
he
on.
is.
So
Shout
Dan
out
is
to
Team
Dan.
Candle. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Don't be confused. He's Team
Dan
Candle.
does what?
He's Team Candle. He's
Yeah.
showing off right now.
Yeah. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind lately. It's about entrepreneurship and artistry and creatives and just kind of doing things creatively, and like, you know, whether it be starting your own business, becoming a YouTuber, a photographer, starting your own clothing line, if you want to be a rapper, singer, anything like that. When it comes to your involvement and your promotion of yourself on social media, the support that you get is important, right? But at the same time, I want to kind of get you guys' take on like how you feel about the whole like supporting other artists, supporting people that don't even support you, supporting people because they have guilted you almost, like they DM'd you and asked you to retweet or like this link or share it. How do you guys feel about that whole thing? And I want to start with the kind of like, yeah, people like DMing you their links to like their work and stuff like that. Do you feel like that is necessary? Do you feel like it's the right way to go about promoting yourself? How do you guys feel about that, Mitch?
I'm not clicking the link in your fucking bio. I refuse to click the link in your fucking bio. It's like, no. I get people, they always DM me their stuff. That's not necessarily my method of promoting what I do, but I get why people do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that can get a little annoying. Like, people DMing you, like you thinking somebody sliding in your DMs or something, and then it's just this nigga saying, "Hey, go listen to this song or watch this music video." Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I feel like it's not as bad though when they're just saying, "Hey, listen to this," or as opposed to like when they're like retweet my shit, like
Yeah.
No, don't tell me to retweet your shit.
There's a
Or
difference,
repost it.
yeah.
Because I'm going to do that anyways. So don't tell me to, like, if you took the time out to send it to me, I'm going to retweet it if you tweeted it. You feel me? Like, send me the tweet. Cool. I'll retweet it. It's so easy. You make it easy for me. But don't tell me to do it, because now it's like, all right, come on, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even listen to it. Do you really want me to listen to it? Like, don't tell me to retweet. Tell me to listen to it. Tell me to watch it. Tell me let me know what you think about it. You feel what I'm saying? And if you choose to retweet it, you choose to retweet it. That's when it's more organic. See, I can ask 80 people to go retweet my shit and I get 80 retweets, but nobody listens to it. That means nothing to me now.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. And I mean, I definitely agree with that. But like my take on it is kind of like, I don't think that is the most efficient route to like try to, DM as many people as you can. Like, oh, go and retweet this, go like this for me, in order to gain popularity for yourself. Because like Mitch was saying, you can get 80 people to retweet your stuff because you send it to 80 people, but then nobody listened to it. So for me, it's like, make sure that you get genuine support from your work. And the way to get genuine support from your work is by actually releasing good work. And you won't always release good work in the beginning. We all have done this. When you first become a creative, you'll create a lot of stuff that you think is good, and you just put it out there because you want people to see it. You want people to know that you are an artist. That happens. I've done it. I'm pretty sure everybody here has done it at some point in their life before. And when you put it out, it's just kind of like, it doesn't really receive the attention, that you thought it might get. So then the next time you put something out, you go and you start DMing people, you start telling people, hey, I need you to share this for me, yada, yada, yada. I don't really think that's the way to do it, because it's kind of like a lazy approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your goal is to get like 50 retweets on something and you get your 50 retweets on it by, DMing everybody, did you really, like, what are you really trying to do? What are you really trying to accomplish? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, everybody's trying to make money off of whatever they're, creating at the end of the day. That would be the ideal thing, or they're just trying to get some sort of like, exposure from it. I just think that if you're gonna do good, if you're gonna look for support, look for genuine support, not support that you've guilted people into giving you.
Yeah, I feel that. But at the same time, even if those 50 people don't retweet it, they put it still on 50 people's timelines. So that's like exposing it to more people who could listen to it.
But bro, but like I feel that. But like, you got to think about, like, when you're on your timeline, right? All of this is for all of you guys and all of you guys listening too. When you're on your timeline and you're scrolling up and down, do you know how much you just passively just, blow by things that are on your timeline, things that like don't spark like an immediate interest to you? So just because they got retweeted onto 50 people's timelines doesn't mean that 50 people, necessarily even clicked on it. They probably scrolled right by it. They, out of your peripheral vision, sometimes you can look at like a tweet or like an Instagram post, and your brain will just tell you in a matter of like a half a second whether or not you're going to be interested or you want to read the rest or interact with the rest of the tweet. You know what I'm saying? And you'll just scroll right by it if you don't. It's really amazing when you think about it. But I think that is a very passive thing. Kanda, what are you about to say?
Yeah, I feel like if somebody, like, as in like an influencer, retweets it, like, it's still like it grabs enough attention that you need. So I think that's important as well. Like, I understand the scrolling thing you're talking about. Like, we scroll past things and it's not as much as importance. But I feel like if certain people retweet stuff, you're like, oh, what did Candace just retweet? Like, like, what? She'll never retweet stuff. Like, what is this? Like, I'm gonna go towards that.
I mean, there's like, my fault.
No, it's okay. I feel like it still grabs attention. So I don't know. But go ahead.
Like, even us doing.
You can like compare, because you can compare, like, if you're trying to even do some research, like, to really see if it makes a difference. Like, you can look on Twitter and shit and look at like the total engagements and like how many people actually clicked on it, how many people like just scrolled past it. Like, you can actually like see that shit. And I mean, it'd be interesting to find out, like, for the people that do it, if the numbers have improved for them.
I think that, when you have your own craft and you're promoting something that you're doing, I think that I would say maybe it's 50-50 really. Like, it's 50% promotion, but at the same time, it's 50% consistency. And if we keep on putting this product out, regardless of how hard we're putting it in the timelines or, promoting it and sending it to people's DMs and shit, somebody's going to watch it because we keep on doing it. Kind of like when we started making music. Now, when we started making music, nobody was listening to our shit. Was I ever sliding in people's DMs and saying, hey, go listen to this? Never. I was never that guy. I would post my song on the Twitter timeline. If somebody listened to it, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. Same thing with this podcast. If we post this link and people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. We can promote it for days on days. But it's just not my thing to send it to people, because I want people to organically find my product, because I'm going to be so consistent to the point where you're going to see it at some point. Mm-hmm. You're going to be like, these niggas are episode fucking 23 in. Well, shit, you know, they've been doing this every week.
Doing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, look at
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Like, go check it out. I mean, that's just how I am. Like, you know, like them ATG niggas, you know, our niggas, they've been making mad music. You know, every now and then they'll DM me. Cool. But like, they're very consistent to the point where I see them on my timeline all the time. Whether I'm on Twitter, I mean, even Malik, fucking Easy, that nigga, he put something in his story all the time about his music. It makes me want to go check it out, because it's like, oh damn, this nigga did another video. Well, shit, what's this talking about? I'm in your city, no tour, something, no whores, more whores. You know that shit.
Leaving with whores.
Yeah, we leaving with whores. Yeah, so shout out to ATG and them. We see
ATG.
People definitely see y'all working, man. So yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I feel like I used to do that, like for my YouTube channel. Yeah, I used to be in people's DMs like, can you retweet this? Can you retweet this? But now, as I've grown to see like that people just appreciate like hard work, and if the product is, you know, legit.
Exactly.
Like with my mental health video, like I didn't tell anybody to watch that. Like I literally just dropped it, and like I got so much, you know, good feedback from it. So that taught me that you just put out something that you love, and, you know, you get the feedback that you want. People share it if it's great, you know, and just keep going. Don't do it for everybody else. Do it because it's fun and because you want to do it.
Exactly. And people enjoy like when people are genuine. You feel what I'm saying? Like those vibes that you get from somebody. It's like, I don't have to keep jabbing you like, hey, watch this, you know, because it's like, you like I said before, you're going to want to watch it because you're going to see it so much. It's like muscle memory almost. It's like, oh shit, like what are they talking about today? And then on top, I mean, there's so many ways to promote shit. Like, you know, we promote this, we promote the link, we'll promote a new jingle that niggas made, we'll promote, you know, I'll do a promo video or whatever, and we'll drop snippets of our show. I mean, that's 4 different ways that I just named that we could promote one thing. So you can do that with everything that you're doing. You know, you don't have to go knock on niggas' doors. I mean, you can, but like, nigga, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, it feels invasive. Yeah, it's just wild.
Just y'all personalities in general, like y'all online presence. I feel like it makes people interested in what you have to say. So I feel like that's another thing. Just be like a genuine, nice person. People want to see your stuff. Like, oh, what they talk about? Like, they're really nice. Like, I like what they post. So let's see what they talking about on this podcast. So,
right. And you gotta know how to promote your shit too. You know, like we're not the best at. I'll say that now. I know we're not the best. We don't know.
We're working on it. Y'all doing good.
Exactly. We're learning. You know, because we've promoted so much different shit. We're still learning. The giveaways. You know, we've learned
stuff. You know, it helps.
Exactly. Yeah. We've learned what works for us and what doesn't. You know, we're learning. So. That's what I say too. To anybody who's out there who's promoting something or, you know, putting some work out, learn what works and what doesn't, you know, and make it work for you, whatever it is. Boom. Exactly. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah,
spitting on 22s. That shit cool.
Spitting on 22s.
Our guy Fat Dan says it's equivalent to when you first start Twitch streaming. There's not going to be people in your audience, but you keep doing it because eventually someone will tune in. And that is true. You know, like it's kind of what we're doing here. Full disclosure, you know, we did an episode last night. We're doing an episode tonight because we feel like we can't give you guys enough content, you know, too much content, because it's all just going to be sitting on the internet anyway in a library, just waiting for you to go and watch it one day. So, you know, you just got to kind of lay the groundwork for things first, and then the support will follow, you know. Our girl Cal says, I feel like support also depends on your respective interests. People are more likely to listen to a song than buy a $200 painting.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not trying to come out $200 out of pocket.
200? I mean, no price shaming. I know everybody, you know, but goddamn. 200?
Oh, yeah, you sent me back a little bit.
Yeah.
Painting is hard, and I believe in spending a pretty penny for art because I feel like I've been through it, so it's definitely hard to paint.
I'm gonna start. That's like a nigga like me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna say. I am gonna say it. It's like a nigga like me being like, "Hey, I'm charging $200 for a verse." Nigga, you gonna look at me like, who are you?
That's not the same, bro. That's not the same.
Why not? You're not worth $200.
Yeah, what you saying? Is that the same?
Honestly, you could do that. It's about what you think you worth. If you think you're worth that, then you keep that mindset, and someone will pay $200.
Kando, nobody's going to pay me $200 for a feature.
Nobody's gonna pay that $200, bro.
I'm not gonna give you that $200. Keep the mindset. Keep the mindset what you worth.
See, that's funny. I'm gonna start charging.
Start charging them. I'm telling you.
This shit gonna run you. This shit gonna run you like. This shit gonna run you a band. A couple. I'm gonna walk in that bitch with Giuseppe's on.
Y'all, please, Mob is paying me like a band right now. So
yeah, we're Kando Bando.
Kando Bando.
Hey, we paid Kando $1,000.
Thank you.
22's podcast
Catch
tonight.
up.
But yeah. I mean,
It was hot.
I think that is different though, because like a painting for $200, you got to think. You buy a painting, you're gonna hang something like that up in your home. You know, especially if it's a really, really nice painting, especially if it's also a big painting. You know, they put a lot of like time and a lot of effort. A lot of time it takes painters like weeks or like months to finish a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for them to charge $200, I totally understand that. I totally understand, because you're not gonna charge like a cool, humble $75 for like a 3 feet by 4 foot painting or something like that.
Art supplies?
Definitely not. The supplies you got to buy, all that. I mean, I get what you're saying. A rap verse for $200, it does sound a little bit similar, but like you got to think, like, come on, how much time really goes into a rap verse?
No, it is definitely different.
It depends on how good it is. You know what? Nah.
I feel like it's that.
I feel that. But still, it's like, okay, yeah.
Niggas are charging so much more for a rap verse though. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, rap verses are going for bread.
Like, nigga, you gotta pay like what, $500,000 damn near? No, I'm slicing it. Like 50, you gotta drop like $50K on like a nigga like Lil Baby or fucking the Baby.
Yeah,
like that,
probably.
Like,
and it's not for quality; it's for status and the.
It's for the name.
It's for exposure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for the traffic you're gonna get on your song because of them.
I mean,
so Izzy, you giving Lil Baby $50? I mean 50 bands for a feature?
A Virgil.
I mean, if I got 50 bands, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna give it to him. And if I really want to work with Lil Baby, which I probably wouldn't, because like I love Lil Baby, but I wouldn't work with him or anything like that on music. But I would probably give it to him if I really like him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
would you rather spend like 50 bands on the artwork or a verse?
A verse? Fuck the artwork. What the fuck am I gonna do with $50?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why that's a bad decision, because sometimes expensive art increases in value. That's what Jay-Z was saying. Like, he bought all this art and it's worth so much more that his children are going to be able, to like be rich off of that art. So,
Kando, you wanted them.
I don't know.
Lincoln Bill niggas.
Generational wealth.
You wanted them Lincoln Bill. Yeah, you wanted them Lincoln Bill. Let's connect.
As I would say, full disclosure.
let's have dinner with Jay-Z instead of. I don't want $100K.
No, I wouldn't have dinner with him if that little question came up. I'm like, Jay-Z. No, I'm good.
I mean,
what was like $1 million or a conversation with Jay-Z or some shit like that?
A conversation with that nigga. Do you really think a conversation with Jay-Z is worth $1 million?
Keep your head up.
Yeah, what the hell is that nigga gonna tell me? He's not gonna tell me anything.
Keep your head up, nigga.
He gonna give me the secret formula. He gonna be like, "Hey, keep doing what you're doing, young blood."
Right? It's not like he gonna give you instructions on how to automatically get rich. It's like, all right, you gotta go here at 11 p.m. at night.
Are we gonna network? Are we gonna exchange numbers? Like, what does this entail?
Yeah, nah, dog. Now, to your question, Kando, I would probably still go with the verse, because the verse I can profit off of immediately. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking for in the moment. You know, if I pay 50 bands for a Lil Baby verse and Lil Baby comes on my song and kills it, guess what? I'm on.
What if he doesn't? That's a risk. Whereas though art,
Even if he doesn't, because like you said, you're not paying for quality, you're paying for the exposure. As long as they see that name, that featuring Lil Baby, they're gonna listen to it. And if they listen to it, that's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I guess. But I mean, I feel like once you have that exposure, it can just be taken away so quick. That can be your one hit. And whereas though the painting is going to like increase in value, keep increasing in value, keep increasing in value.
But I mean, but how much in value is it really increasing? Like,
if you
how
pay
much
50
per
bands
year?
for a painting, I'm assuming it's a painter of, you know, of wealth and of, you know,
Like a well-known painter.
So like you buy it at 55,000, a year later it's going to be 60,000. That's how much
it
it's.
does go up. It goes up according to, you know, popularity, you know, especially if they're not living and they can't produce any more paintings. It goes up. It definitely goes up. But I can appreciate that though, because you know, once you get on, you get on. If you got Little Baby in your song, you on. They're like, oh, who's this? Who you working with? You know?
Yeah. All I gotta say is, before I go broke like Jock, fuck with that dog like Vic.
He was that was so mean. I didn't
not that rock that pit.
Jock was so mad. He made that whole video with the money. He was like, look.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just funny to start. Like, how you start a verse off like that? That's so funny.
Before I go broke like Jock.
Before I go broke like Jock. Hey, look. So who had the better verse on there?
Doug was spitting, and that was like his first real verse, wasn't it? Like his first like big verse.
Yeah, that's that I know of. I ain't never heard of the nigga before that one.
Is that We Paid?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I've actually never heard that song.
Oh, you're right.
Is 42 Doug actually good?
On that song.
Yeah, on that one, I heard some of his like his own like his mixtape or album, whatever the hell it was. It's alright, but like it ain't hitting on what him and Baby got what We Paid for. I go broke like Jock. That rock like that's all like Vic. Not that rock that pit. That Jane Crank. Now, Def, you would like it. You need to hear that ASAP. And that whistle in the beginning is legendary.
Yeah, it's gonna come in so soon.
It's shit tough. All right, but yeah. So man, I kind of wanted to talk about something today. I wanted to ask you guys something. A series of questions. They're kind of around the same subject matter. If you guys want to plead the fifth on these questions for relationship reasons, feel free. But I wanted to know something like, what's your opinion on, say you break up with a girl? Are you okay with your ex being friends? Whether it's a guy or a girl. I'm sorry, I forgot we got Candle on here. Break up with a girl or a guy, and are you okay with your ex being friends with your mom, like texting her still and having conversational pieces and think pieces?
Yeah, I am, because like if we break up, you know, I'm honestly not trying to be on no like, you know, I hate you, you hate me type shit. I'm just trying to be on some like cordial, you know, like we built relationships, like you built a relationship with my mother, with, you know, my family. If you still keep in contact with them, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like against you to the point where like you can't talk to nobody that I talk to, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really like that. So if it were me, then I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Okay, Kando.
From a girlfriend that usually their families fall in love with, no flex, but
that's a flex.
Most of my families that of my exes definitely keep in contact with me, and I definitely, you know, reach out to them on Mother's Day and say Happy Mother's Day or birthdays, whatever. But I've never had an ex, you know, communicate with my mom, so I don't even know how that feels. I wouldn't mind it, you know, if they kept the same energy as I do. Like I say Happy Mother's Day to their mom. But
okay,
I don't think so. I don't think I would mind.
Okay.
As long as it's not creepy. Because one time, actually, I came home from school from Frostburg, and my ex was at the Thanksgiving table without me even knowing, and that threw me off.
That sucks.
Whoa, and I'm just that's weird.
I'm just like, he's eating pie, just eating pie, like just sitting there. I'm just like, what's going on?
Day's ruined. Yeah,
fuck that. This nigga.
What the? Do you know we can see you? Like, like I don't know. It depends on the relationship. I feel like if it ended off on a mutual, like we're just breaking up because we, you know, grew away from each other. I feel like it can be a good cordial thing, you know. But I feel like if you have a new relationship, is that going to be okay with your new, you know, why are they talking to your mom? Why are they close with your mom? That's going to be weird.
Exactly.
You know, and that also
Exactly.
that creates bad energy because it's like your mom will end up liking me even more because I'm talking to your mom consistently. So she's probably gonna be like, I wish they get back together. So she's gonna have like ill feelings to the new girl, you know.
Exactly. So Slim,
Yeah.
So
I think you missed it. What
again,
is your
I missed the
opinion?
question.
What's your opinion on um your ex still staying in contact with your family, your friends, your mom?
I'm not opposed to it. I feel like, I mean, if they already built a relationship, they could be friends as long as they don't talk about like me and what I got going on. Like it's whatever. That's their relationship. That had nothing to do with me.
That's very mature, you guys. Let me tell you something about me, okay?
Oh,
I despise friendships. Like I despise when my ex stays in contact with my friends or my family and shit like that. It's like, cause you know why? Cause I see what you're saying, but like, it's always gonna get personal again. It's always my business is gonna be told. Somebody go slip up, tell some of my shit. You
that's
know,
true.
next thing you know, I gotta worry about somebody hitting my phone, you know, bitching at me or whatever, this, that, and the third. I got people who, I mean, I've lost friends over shit like this. Like, I've actually lost friends over like I broke up with my ex, like one of my last exes, who, you know, we were together for a couple years, and when I broke up with her, my friends kind of like they kind of took her side, like. So I got a story. So I broke up with this girl, one of my exes. We were together for 2 years, like I said. I'm out living my life, my single life. I ain't been single in years. I talked about it in episode 7. I was asking I was in the 90s kind of world. Okay. I asked, you know, I'm asking my niggas for like pickup lines and shit, you know, trying to get back in the field. So I'm totally out the relationship. But she's still in it mentally, I guess, you know. So we one of my friends, she's having this cookout thing, and I'm telling my friend, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna invite this other girl that I'm talking to the cookout.
All right.
And she's like, no, don't do that. So a red flag came in my head, and we're gonna copy that segment because we're gonna come back to the red flag thing later. But I was like, okay, why are you acting like this? And I was like, oh, something rang in my head. It's like, you invited my ex to this cookout, didn't you? And she was like, yeah, she invited her to the cookout. So I go to the cookout. I'm a single man, right? Minding my business, doing my thing, ass out. You know, we talked about fucking up the vibes yesterday.
Yes, sir.
This is how I fuck up the vibes. This is my way of fucking. These are the most vibes that I've ever fucked up. Okay, so my ex shows up, right? I help set up for this cookout. I'm drunk before anybody gets there. I'm talking about blacked out drunk. I'm talking about blacked out drunk because I knew my ex was coming and I knew I wanted to have a good time. So in order to ignore the fact that my ex was coming to this cookout, I got blacked out drunk. And by the time she's there, I'm slurring my words. I'm fucked up. Long story short, there's adults at this cookout, right? I'm talking like not like 30-year-olds, not 20-year-olds. I'm talking about like 50-year-old grown ass men and women. I'm talking to all the hoes that's there, you know, Monopoly. I'm trying to get my number.
All the what?
All the women that were there. And yeah, goddamn. So there's this one girl there. Me and her, we start. You know, I'm a nasty nigga. I'm not a nasty nigga. But I've done some shit in my life, and I was, you know, I'm a serial tongue kisser at parties.
Oh,
he is that nigga.
I'm just saying, I'm a serial. I that's my thing. I like to. Okay, anyway, so I'm kissing this one girl in front of everybody. I'm talking about my ex. She saw it. The grown ass women, the men, they saw it. I'm fucking up the vibes big time. Everybody's uncomfortable. I'm drunk, shirts wide open, tattoos showing. I'm just having a great time. But long story short, I ended up losing those friends because after we broke up, they wanted to keep her in their friend circle and try and include her in all of our shit. And shit just went bad. And I feel like that's a slippery slope when you break up with somebody. I think you have to differentiate the two. Hey, these are my friends. This is my family. We might have been cool then, but that shit is over now. In my opinion, that's just how I feel. I mean, yeah, you might create connections with people or whatever, but nigga, you're not finna be calling my mom up talking about, oh, your son, da 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 da. She telling, oh yeah, my son went out with her. Telling all my business because that's what they do. That's what my mom does. She'll.
This is a personal topic, you guys. For Mitch.
I feel like that's
obviously because he got his heart in it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I have to put the stains on real quick.
That's just the facts. That's just the facts. So that's just my take on it. I don't personally like for my exes to try and stay in contact with my friends and family. It's just weird to me.
I think it's like an out of sight, out of mind thing though. Like that's definitely crossing the line if you're gonna invite them to functions and stuff, and I'm saying hey, I don't want to be around them.
Exactly.
And you invite them still, that's fucked up. But if you guys have a relationship, then that's
y'all can be friends. Y'all can be friends on y'all shit. You can do you can do what you do on y'all shit, but when you invite me to something, don't invite me knowing that you invited my ex and we just broke up. That's weird. That's some weird nigga shit.
It is.
So yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I've been there, so I understand.
We said we've got CJ. CJ says if they were close beforehand, she wouldn't mind, but after the fact and you're reaching back into my life would throw me off. But if they're looking for guidance, I'm not gonna hold them.
Yeah. No, that's true because
guidance.
Let me tell y'all what she's saying. Basically, for me, my ex's aunt, she was definitely a person that I would confide in, and she was this very sweet to me. She was a role model to me. So I feel like after a breakup, it's hard to break up with parents that are like that. When you're really invested into that relationship, you share things with them. They were like a mother to you, so it's hard to break that up if you have that guidance, if you have that role. So I think that's what she's saying. If you need that guidance,
I get that, but nigga, where's your shit? Where's your parents? I'm talking to my goddamn mom.
Obviously,
who was guiding you beforehand?
Obviously, no one.
Who was your tour guide? I mean, obviously no one, but it's nigga, get your own. Get your own shit.
But I already created this relationship with this woman,
I get that. But let me tell you something, Kando. I've been in probably 4 real relationships, right? I've never wanted to stay in contact with any of my exes. I mean, guys, help me out here. I've never. Slim, I see you shaking your head. I'm talking that shit though. I've never wanted to stay in contact with anybody.
That's just boundaries. If we're broken up, I don't want to see you and be around you no more.
Yeah, we're done. We're all done. Everybody's done. I broke up with you and her.
I feel like y'all breakups have been, drama filled or
That's true.
It wasn't mutual or it wasn't a cordial thing. With me and my exes, the ones I claim, by the way, but I have 2 exes, my high school sweetheart and Justin. So with him, we're both cordial. We can still have a conversation, and he knows that I'm still in contact with his family, and it's not a problem because we don't have any animosity towards each other. We know we ended on, we're just not right for each other right now. So it's an understanding. I feel like where y'all coming from, y'all just don't have that communication. Y'all don't have that relationship. So that's why you're feeling a little bitter about your family still communicating with them. Because if you did have that understanding and that off relationship, y'all wouldn't be as bothered.
You just use an interesting term, Kando, and I kind of want to build off of that.
Oh God.
You said we're a little bitter. Okay.
A little bitter.
So you might be right. But what's your take on what defines a bitter ex? At what point do you realize this son of a bitch still wants me? this motherfucker is bitter as hell. They mad as shit because I left them and they want me back. You know, they acting like a dick. What are some dead giveaways that you might be dealing with a bitter ex?
Just like shade. Like a lot of men like to go on social media and like, you know, vent their little hearts out and swear it's not you, you know, post lyrics, you know what I'm saying. Like,
Well, girls do the same thing.
I'm about to say,
That's like, in this day and age, that's just
personally, and what people hate about me, especially guys that I've dealt with, that I don't do that. I used to do that, but I don't do it anymore as a grown ass woman. Like, you won't know that I'm upset with you, and that's one thing they hate. Like, you'll post all this stuff, but I'll still be one note. No one will know that I'm having any issues or if I'm with anyone. So I feel like men tend to go to social media, or, you know, they'll, you know, talk to their friends or just throw little shots at you if you post pictures, just little things. I have someone that has tried to, right now, currently has went through my Cash App and has emailed me. So I feel like men just do weird things, like when they're bitter and they like want you back.
Well, the email thing is becoming a little bit popular in this day and age.
I'm telling you, I just got a whole email, a Cash App, an email.
Yeah, men are definitely weird. I mean, we're weird people.
Y'all are weird.
But would you say that there's a higher percentage of men doing that than women, or vice versa?
I think it's 50-50.
50-50.
I think it's 50-50. It depends on the person.
Take a side, Kando.
I can't, because I feel like women do the same thing, but just not me. See, people are different. Everyone is different. So I can't, you know, be like, yeah, women don't do that, because I know there's a lot of different women out there. So
our guy, Fat Dan, says, all my exes have me blocked and the feeling is mutual. No animosity, but I just don't want you in my life anymore.
I can agree with that. I'm sorry. Look, I've had nasty fallouts with just about every ex that I've ever had. That's just my thing. That's me. I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for everybody.
No, I'm saying it's a you problem. That's why. if all of them don't like you, that's a you. Like, if your exes don't like you, it's you.
Yeah, it's definitely me. I would never not take the blame for that. I'm a motherfucker. I will break up with you in a heartbeat. That's my thing.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. You doing some shit I don't like, or I'm just tired of this shit. Yeah. You getting that text, you getting that call. Hey, look, we need to talk. We need to think about some things. We need to move on. Show us your tits. Show us your tits. Show us your tits.
Show us your dick. Show us your dick.
So, look, man, this is my thing. I can tell when an ex is bitter because I always can. They always go on Twitter. At some point, every one of my exes who hate me to this day have gone on Twitter. They've said something negative about me. I mean, some of them still do it to this day. They'll just subtweet me. They'll talk shit about me. If I'm being slandered, they'll chime in. Anything, any chance they get, you know. And I think it's because, you know, of course they still have feelings for me or whatever, and they didn't like the way shit ended. And I think so. I can't blame them, but like I think the most bitter thing that you can do is constantly wish and constantly talk bad about somebody that you were with, especially if y'all were together for years, even if y'all was together for a little while. If y'all was together, you had a moment together, you know, and that's okay that it ended. You know, it might not have ended on your terms, but why throw this person's name through the dirt? Because at one point you was in love with him, but now all of a sudden it's fuck this nigga, it's fuck that bitch, it's this, that, and the third. That's not my thing. I've never been the type nigga that's gonna go on Twitter and talk about any former friends or B, any ex-girlfriends or any of that. I just don't do that Twitter shit. Slim, what's your take on that, man? Have you dealt with bitter exes? What's your experience with them?
Yeah, I would say definitely going to social media and the subtweeting. That's definitely the key bitter ex sign. But I mean, I haven't dealt with the joint. I heard like other people have people like key their cars, slash their tires and stuff like that. Yeah, I never dealt with the joint like that.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do in a situation like that if my shit's getting slashed and keyed, nigga.
But I don't have like any animosity towards any of my exes. Like at the time, of course, it hurt and shit, and I was like, fuck them. But it's like there's no point in holding on to all them feelings. Like it's not doing anything for you now.
I got more beef with I got more of an issue with niggas who I was friends with at one point, you know, than exes.
That's a whole nother story.
That's just because it's just a little bit more unprovoked as a friend. Because as my friend, we give and take. Like last night I was bugging. I said some shit in the group chat. And my niggas checked on me, make sure everything's good. That's just the rapport you have with your friends. Like you just have that shit with your friends. With your girlfriend and your boyfriend, it's like y'all share a little bit more of a deeper connection. So like when that band-aid gets ripped off, it's a little bit more painful. So that's just my
Can I
opinion.
comment on that? Because I feel like it's the opposite for me. I feel like a friendship breakup is way more.
Okay,
Way
yeah, you're
more
right.
serious
You're right.
because I feel like with a boyfriend, I still kind of have that, that shield. Like
Yeah.
I still want to look, sexy. I still want to be cute. I can't be
Right.
all the way crazy. I could be crazy, but I won't be all the way crazy like I am with my friends. When I break up with a friend, I'm a whole different person. I definitely am way more bitter with that breakup than I
Right.
would
So losing friends hurts more
way more, way
than
more.
exes.
They know
I
too
can
much.
agree
You
with
want to
that.
kill
I
them.
can
You
agree
want to
with
kill
that.
them at that point. Like they
Right.
know too much. Like
They might know you more than your ex did. Well, not
they
they know
do
you. Yeah.
absolutely. No, they do
So yeah.
absolutely.
So I can agree with that. I've lost friends, man, that I've known for 10 years. I mean, I've known them since I was fucking 12 years old or 13 years old, and I've lost them, and that shit sucks. I'm still bitter about it. I won't lie, It's just one of those things. I don't think I'll ever get over it because I feel like when you lose a friend, it's kind of more, it's just unprovoked, Like, what's the reason behind us not being friends anymore? You had to have done something to me, or I had to have done something to you that was like, because I mean, we've all had our ups and downs with our friends, right? Like even us three guys, like we've butted heads before, But there's just certain shit. Yeah, there's just certain shit you don't do as friends. Plain and simple. As grown men, as grown women, there's just certain shit that you don't do. And once that line is crossed, it hurts a little bit more than when you break up with a girlfriend or a boyfriend. So, do you guys have any experience with like former friends?
I want to hear Izzy talk because I haven't heard him talk in a minute.
Yeah, Izzy, what's your opinion on former friends? Why have you lost friends? Like, has there been a thing?
Yeah, put that mic right in front. We want to hear.
I just realized I had my mic muted for the last like 5 minutes. That's probably
Oh my god!
yeah,
Hold up, does everybody have a drink? Can we take a pause for a second and like take a
of
sip?
course.
I haven't seen anybody sip. Let's. If y'all drinking something,
Yes, sir.
Toast it up.
Okay.
So, I mean, of course, I have my fair share of experiences with, like, I guess you could say, bitter exes. But I mean, to me, which one hurts more, losing an ex or losing like a friendship? I would definitely have to say losing a friendship does hurt a little bit more because, like, it's like Mitch said, it's unprovoked. Like you don't go into a friendship thinking that one day like we might stop being friends for whatever reason. Relationships are a little bit different, especially when you're at a younger age, like you're kind of experimenting with different people, seeing what you like, what you don't like, that sort of thing, and a partner that you're going to spend the rest of your life with for the rest of for the rest of your life. So I think that like losing a friend, it definitely is a little bit worse because it's unexpected for one. Like and when you fall out with a friend, it makes you really question yourself in a lot of different ways that like you probably hadn't before, because they think, because if there's a situation that was that caused you guys as your friend breakup, if you will, you're gonna think about like, dang, was I really wrong in this situation, or were they really right? And then you're gonna like go back and forth with yourself and challenge yourself about those things. So it does mess with your mental a little bit, also because friendship breakups, they don't and this is just speaking for myself, and I might be able to speak for guys when I say this, but like, they don't happen all that often, like with guys, like when we get friends, we don't like drop friends like as often as I've seen, just in my personal experience from my own two eyes. I've seen girls drop friends like flies.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen it happen.
Relationships, they'll definitely take back the cheating, man before they take back the friend, which I don't understand.
Why is that though?
I don't know, but I don't want to speak for me because I feel like, with the cheating guy, I feel like we just feel like we have that connection. We don't want to like meet someone else. We built the connection. We shared our bodies with them. we've done that. It's like it's hard to like move on. So I guess that's how some women feel as far as that. But with friends, it's like you cross me. I don't know. Like it's a little different. That's how I used to feel. But I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like everyone, is entitled to forgiveness, and also like the whole cheating thing. I don't do that.
I mean, yeah, everybody's entitled to forgiveness and stuff. It's just for me, like and when it comes to like the exes thing, like my ex has me blocked on Twitter, and I don't really know why. Actually, I do know why.
See your stuff. She don't want to see your beautiful ass girlfriend. Our girlfriend.
That's true. My
Shout out to Noel.
Shout out to Noel. My girlfriend. Hi, girl.
My sunshine.
My girlfriend.
All right, come on.
We are not the same.
Well, you are my sunshine.
Noel. She just can't stand it.
Nigga said my sunshine. My sunshine. This nigga. Hey,
we need a soundboard. We need a soundboard. Hey, Noel, put y'all cash up down so we can get a soundboard.
Shouts out to you, Noel, because you have made this nigga a better man. I did not know this nigga's name was Pootie. And let me tell you something, Pootie, whoa. Look. You're a lovely man. I love y'all together, man. Yeah.
Me too. I love us together. What I was saying, what I was saying was like, my ex has me blocked on Twitter. And I know why she blocked me. I've never talked about it, I don't think, to anybody, but basically, here's the story. So this is like 2 years after we broke up, and she's in her own relationship. I'm in my own happy relationship, and but we live in the same city. So one day, I'm going to the store, right? And I'm going past Target. There's a light. There's a light by Target, and there was a red light. And I was pulling up to the red light, but I failed to stop like before the line. Something was on my mind. So like I was just kind of like cruising. I was gonna stop, of course, because I'm not gonna run a red light. But I was like slowing down at like a very gradual rate. So I crossed the line a little bit, and she was actually turning into the Target on the other side of the light. And I guess like when she saw me like kind of like creeping up, like I was about to like maybe like run through the red light, but I totally wasn't. I was totally slowing down. And she has terrible road rage, right? So like she sees me. I don't know if she notices that it was me. I'm sure she probably did. I drive a fishbowl. So she saw me and she was like Kurgan looked like she was like mad, like spazzing out. And I was like, oh, damn, that was my ex. And then 2 days later, somebody like mentions her, like somehow she pops up on my timeline somehow. And I was like, oh, I saw her the other day. I wonder like how she's doing or whatever. So like I click on her profile and like I'm blocked, and I'm like, oh, she blocked me. That's cool. Didn't really think too much of it. Because I'm in a relationship right now with Noel. Shout out Noel. I love my sweetheart. But look,
come on, nigga.
Damn. We have to keep saying it.
It's the facts.
You are my sweetheart. Get the fuck out of here.
It's the facts. You know what I'm saying? It's the facts, nothing but the facts. But yeah, I kind of thought like I was like, you really block somebody over that, or do like I bother your spirit that much to the point where like you just don't want to see me on your timeline? As a compliment.
Yeah, take it as a compliment. You're doing well. She doesn't want to see that.
That's childish though. Like just
right.
That's not your concern anymore. None of your concern.
Shit, nigga, I block exes. You telling me I'm childish for blocking my ex?
I blocked.
For that reason, that's childish.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys send them hoes to the gulag. Sorry, you guys send them women to the gulag.
Triggered her. Maybe like being triggered her and was like, yeah, I gotta block this man.
But like, why? Like, I just what is so triggering?
Anything can trigger. Like if I see you, I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta block you. I don't want to see you no more. Like,
and it was after 2 years. Like, come on.
Listen, I'm so triggered by a 4-year-old relationship. Let me tell you.
Oh, it don't take much to trigger me.
Oh, that's not even my ex. I don't even claim that as my ex anymore. That's how triggered I am. I'm just like, that was just my friend.
You can't do that. That's not how the rule book works.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't just take that back.
You can't just be like, oh yeah, we never did it.
I only have 2 exes. I have 1, 2.
Wait, so how many people do y'all have blocked on Twitter? Like, is it y'all block a lot of people?
I got a lot.
Let me see. Honestly, that's a
Yeah,
good
I'm about to check right now.
I'm gonna tell you now. I have a lot of people blocked.
I feel like it's different for like women because like people will harass women on social media.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like people just be in your DMs, like talking about whatever. So you got to block people.
That's
like
so
people just harass you in your mentions too.
I have one blocked. I have one person blocked, bro.
How do you even get to that?
How do you go to settings and privacy, and you go to privacy
and safety.
I got 68 people blocked.
Damn.
Half of those people have dicks in their emoji in their bios.
What?
I have 21 blocked people. 21.
Norm Kelly is the only person I blocked. Apparently, I don't know when I blocked this nigga.
Like, nah, cause I be seeing these gay porn shits on my shit. I be blocking the fuck out them niggas. I don't see no damn niggas. Damn.
Cal says she has 400 plus people blocked on her Twitter.
Baby,
that's excessive.
That's wild.
That's half of Twitter. You're missing. You're missing half of Twitter.
Your fingers have been busy, honey. That's a lot.
400 plus. That is a quick trigger.
Mitch has a lot more than me though. So
wait, how many you have, Mitch? 60 something?
68.
68. How many you have?
21. 21.
21.
21.
So you got one.
21.
I have a lot of people muted though.
Yeah. While we're on the subject, what does it take for you guys to mute somebody? Like what?
Not much.
Not much at all. Let me show y'all how many I have muted. That's more. Oh, I got 82 muted people. 82 muted people and 6 muted words.
I got 102 muted people.
Yeah, I got
22 muted words.
I got 100 muted people and 30 muted words.
Do you follow? So do you mute people that you follow, or do you mute people that you like? Okay, so what makes you like? Nah, like seriously, like what is it that people do that'll make you mute them?
For me, I feel like when I mute you, it's because I don't feel like you texting me and be like, why'd you unfollow me? Like, because I don't like your tweets. You sound stupid as shit. You have bad opinions. Like, you make my skin itch. But I don't feel like you like come at me like, why'd you unfollow me? Because people take unfollows is such a personal thing. So
and you like to kind of let people down a little bit easier because that's
it's like a soft block or a soft unfollow.
It's a soft unfollow. You know what I mean?
Soft unfollow.
I feel that. Us Sagittarius folk, we have a trait.
Yes. Yes.
We have a trait. I definitely do that for sure. But I will mute somebody if like say like what I was saying before, if they quote unquote bother my spirit, you know. So like, if I see your tweets on my timeline and it automatically makes me think of something that bothers me, like it makes me cringe, you know, but like I don't necessarily dislike you as a person because I might not even know you all that well, you know. We're just mutuals, but you know, you may tweet some stupid stuff that I don't necessarily like or agree with.
And people act different on Twitter a lot of time, so
yeah.
This nigga Slim used to mute people. He used to mute girls because he got curved by him. This nigga Slim, when he used to get curved, he used to be like, "No, you gotta go. I don't ever see you again."
I muted you, Dan.
Oh damn! I can only imagine the amount of people who have Dan muted.
I had to because he's a wild boy.
Look at what Doug just said. It's disrespectful.
Damn, yeah. What? Why you mute Mac Miller?
Why'd you mute Mac Miller?
Why?
Maybe he loves Mac Miller so much and he just got tired of seeing it and it was depressing him.
Okay, no, that's a lie. Okay. That's a lie. No. Doug does not even listen to Mac Miller. I know him. This nigga listens to Tyga and fucking 2 Chainz. I know this nigga. Okay. So do you guys ever mute people, but then unmute them? Maybe like, do you ever think about unmuting them, or do you just keep them once they're muted? You keep them muted.
No, I feel like you can
mute people.
Yeah, you can get unmuted.
Yeah, it takes a couple years, but
if I forgot, take them out. Like, okay, time's up.
Yeah, that's why I said it takes a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't check my mute list every day, but like every once in a while, if I'm that bored, I'll be like, who do I have muted? I'll just go through my settings on Twitter, see who I have muted, and it's like, oh, I don't need to have you muted anymore. Then your tweets don't bother.
Yeah, like you've done your time. You've done your time.
You've done your time.
My life for
You've
that
done your time.
I'm fine now. No more. I have new triggers now.
So Doug says when he passed away, people kept tweeting about it for weeks, and he got tired of seeing it. Doug,
see, Doug,
artist, bro.
Doug, I don't fuck with you as a man. I think you're built weird. You look funny. Okay, you got everybody else fooled, but I see right through you. You fucking tool. So, anyways,
oh no,
yeah, I'll unmute people if I feel like it's warranted. You know, like I haven't seen you for a while. I'll mute people sometimes. Sometimes I mute people for petty reasons, like I covered it yesterday. Like if I tell you happy birthday, nigga, and you don't respond to me, I'm muting you. You're not my friend.
Hey, I don't do that.
Who do you think you are to not respond to me saying happy birthday to you? You respond to everybody else, but me? Do you not like me? You're muted.
Low-key, Twitter doesn't even really mute people because I still get mentions from them and I still see them. I feel like Instagram, once you mute somebody on Instagram or you do something on Instagram, they're gone.
You forget they exist.
They're gone. But Twitter, you still see that shit.
It's like hard to even find them on Instagram.
Sometimes even when you block them, you still see them when you block them.
No, honestly, like that's what happens to me on Twitter. If I block somebody, I still low-key see them.
Oh, if I block you, I'm in my feelings. Like,
oh yeah,
like I blocked you. Yeah. Yeah, like if I know you and I blocked you, you hurt my feelings.
A block is harsh though.
That's very
harsh. Man, good. That's the
point. Yeah. I want you to know where we at with it. Like
where we at?
Fuck you. Yeah.
Block me back. Block me back.
Block me back. Block me back. I've had a grown man recently tell me to block him. A grown man told me to block him back, and I don't like that.
I don't know why.
Men on men blocking each other back is corny. It's a little sus. Like that's not gangster. Like if you tell another grown man, hey, block me, that's not player at all, nigga. You get no player points. Grow up, nigga. You lame ass nigga.
Especially when you told him you told him to DM you.
Yeah, you go ask me to DM you, and then you go say, "Oh yeah, block me." By the way, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Suck my dick on pro. Fuck out of here. Fuck is you talking about? See about me, nigga. So, anyways, so
getting heated.
I'm sorry. That kind of hit me early, like the other day. I didn't like that. Don't. Okay. Anyways, look, we talked about red flag earlier, and I said we was going to circle back to red flag.
Right.
What are some red flags for you, Kando? When you're just talking to somebody new or whatever, what are some red flags that they might do or give you that be like, I'm not interested?
I don't like when people talk about other people. Like if you're like consistently like, gossiping, that's a turn off for me. That's a red flag. Anything homophobic or like stuff like that, that's red flags for me, definitely. Like just not being open-minded, not being considerate. Those are red flags for me.
So not being a humanitarian. If you got a bottle,
not being decent, a decent human being. I feel like that's
so. Hypothetically, Candace, me and you are hanging out, right? Mm-hmm. And I just finished drinking. I don't drink soda, but let's just say I had a strawberry crush, in a bottle. Mm-hmm. I just finished this. While we're driving, we stop at like a red light or something, and I toss the bottle out. Oh. Just throw it out. Is that a red flag? Okay, I figured. You gave me that energy. I was feeling the red flag coming for that.
Just for the one time.
Like
just for the one time. I mean,
I don't like litterers because I'm definitely pro earth, pro keep my earth clean. I recycle. I do all that.
Yes.
I wish Doug was on here because I really want to like make fun of him about the snake thing.
That nigga. Man,
the whole thing with Joya saying when you're the island, that shit really had me. Like he said, eat a snake. She's vegan.
Consciousness over coochie, Doug. Politics over
Doug is a big red flag.
Doug is a tool. No, he is a red flag.
He's a walking red flag.
Yeah, Doug is a tool. Yeah, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Okay, he's a fucking tool. So Slim, man, Slim, what are some red flags for you? Like when you're newly dating a girl, what can they do that's like I'm not feeling it?
I mean, I feel like just like jealousy about like just stupid shit, like other girls and stuff like that. And then if you're just not a good person, like to other people, like how you talk to like waitresses and waiters and shit like that, like how you talk to people, like that's a big red flag for me. If you don't know how to talk to people, then can't fuck with you.
Mhm.
Okay. Izzy, what's some red flags for you, man? I mean, I know it's been a while since you've been in the dating game. Shouts out to your sunshine and sweetheart. But before y'all two met, what is something that Noel could have done that would have been like, oh, this is a motherfucking red flag?
Oh boy. Man. I mean, goodness. You know what? I'm not gonna answer the question. No, I'm not gonna do it.
You plead a fifth? Okay.
On that one.
Okay.
I have nothing to say.
So a nigga like me, red flags for me, man. I don't like Slim said, jealousy. I'm a person who gets along with everybody, you know. I don't want to fuck every girl that I meet. So stop acting like I want to fuck every girl that I'm talking to. So I hate it when girls are like insecure. Be secure, man. Like, let's just have fun. And another red flag is like you trying to rush stuff. Talk about some like, oh, like, you know, calling me your boyfriend and shit like that. I don't like shit like that. It's weird. It's like, let's take things, let's move slow, you know? Let me make those innuendos. You could tell your friends, like, oh, my boyfriend. You can refer to me as your boyfriend to your friends early, but like, don't tell me, because that's just going to scare me. It's going to be like, okay, I don't even like you like that. I don't even know you like that. Let's get to know each other, you know? So, and another red flag is throwing up on me before we go see trap karaoke. That is the biggest red flag. I'm just saying.
I'm so sorry to the girl that threw up on him. If you're watching this,
why are you sorry to her? Apologize to that red jacket. I haven't worn that jacket since. Apologize to me.
She's trying to forget that. Leave her alone.
She don't remember that. I know she don't remember that shit.
Never.
That's good for her.
I'm just saying, man. There's a lot of red flags. I'm very. I know Kristen don't like this word, but I'm a very pick up your vibes kind of guy. Okay, like I'm gonna take something that you do very personally as well. So you be kind to me.
There's things that you don't even know is a red flag until they happen, and then you're like,
that's
a fucking red flag.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like,
yeah.
Like if she don't ask for the condom the first time y'all fuck, red flag.
Oh, there.
Red flag.
That's a red
flag. Yes.
That's a red flag.
If she don't say, "Hey, you got a condom?"
So that's a little yeah.
What if she's like,
we're grown as hell
in the moment? I know y'all need to everybody
in the moment.
In the moment, you know.
I know you.
That's high school.
I've been with a girl and I was like bodybuilder, and I'm like,
you have your own condoms, ladies.
I was bodybuilder, Slim. I was like, I'm gonna go get a condom.
Y'all linked up again?
She was just like, this was that night, nigga. Stop fucking with me. You know we didn't. I would have told you that. You're one of my best friends. Hey, Shannon's here. Shouts out to Shenanigans. She made it. Yeah. We was doing the vibe out thing. Like, yeah, we finna fuck.
Sorry, go ahead.
And
I was reading the message.
Oh, see. Dan, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, I'm about to get a condom. She's like, you don't have to if you don't want to. Red flag.
Oh, that's a red flag. That's a red flag.
Red flag.
Go get it.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, why would you tell me no?
Here. I got one right here. So.
Right. Like, why would you tell me no? Is it a red flag when girls have their own condoms?
No. What? That shouldn't
Is that normal? That's normal, right?
It depends on the situation. Like, if we just leaving the club, like, and you got a condom on you, like, all right. So you was just going, you was going to fuck somebody that night. Like, damn.
Like, why is there only?
You should definitely have your own condoms.
So, Kando, you take that with you every time you go out?
I don't take it with me when I go out.
Red flag.
But it's on my it's next to my thing. Like,
Oh, okay, but you don't
You
like
gotta
take
have
it.
you gotta have your own. Women definitely should have their own. So you don't have to be like, oh, I don't have one. No, nigga, I got a whole bag right here. I have a whole bag right here. Don't
Take the
even do it.
initiative. Take the initiative.
And I have my results on my phone because it's a little clinic that has an app so you can show them your results on your STD checks, get checked as well.
Go get checked.
Share your paperwork. Make sure you know, because a lot of people like to give head and then put a condom on, which doesn't make sense because you can also get STDs in your mouth, everybody. I know y'all be doing that.
A guy with a condom is a red flag.
A guy with
This nigga's a tool, bro.
Why you nigga? You are the red flag. You are the sponsorship for red flag.
Yeah.
You're a walking red flag. AHF, yes, that's where I go. You get it. It's a whole app, and you can literally share your paperwork with your partner. Y'all can share it and see all your negatives.
Ain't nobody doing this shit the first night. Like, just pull out the condom. Bring out the condoms in the champagne glasses. Niggas ain't doing no damn.
Apparently, Doug meant to say a girl with a condom is a red flag.
Oh,
that's kind of weird. I mean, like, honestly, I understand.
How is it a red flag? That I'm safe.
Yeah.
If it's at your crib, I understand. But if you're, like I said, if you're at the club and I meet you like at the club, like you was going to fuck somebody that night, like.
No. What if she just has it in her bag, like as a precaution? Why can't a girl be safe? Like that's what y'all be doing. Why do y'all do that? Why can't a girl be safe? Why can't she have the the same mindset as you guys going to the club? Like,
my question to you is how often do you replace that condom that's in your wallet?
How often do y'all replace the condoms that you have? Do you ask yourself?
You know what's fucked up about condoms and taking them out? The night that you don't bring a condom with you is the night that you go fuck something. That's the sad part. That's the night you go get the opportunity. The nights that you taking the condom with you, you never. It just do not happen. That's a fact.
A guy can have a condom in his fucking wallet since he was the age of 12, but let a girl bring a fucking condom and she's just, oh, you're too prepared for me. You be having sex too much for me. Like, I feel like that's this.
It is a little interesting though. It's like, why you got all these why you got these motherfucking condoms?
To be like, yeah, she's clean.
You fucking that much? Are you fucking that much? Like you doing that much?
Fuck, y'all have it? Is that what we think when y'all have it?
I don't really be walking around with condoms. Like I got condoms at the crib, so
I don't walk around with them either. But either way,
I be walking around. Nigga, I got condoms in my shit right now from 2016. Never even breathed on them. Never even breathed on them, Slim.
Wait, do condoms expire?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, how often do you replace?
Nigga, if you see that old ass beat ass condom in your wallet, you gotta throw that.
Honestly, look like because these are a year old, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, you need the refresher. You need to hit the.
I haven't
put them hoes in the freezer.
No, this
preserve
is
them.
2024.
2024? Oh yeah, you straight.
This is good.
Definitely straight.
What kind?
Also, ladies, get these skin ones. Magnum is not good for women. They don't care about women's.
I feel that.
Magnum is not for women. So get on skin. This is not a paid promotion, but everybody, here you go. Free promotion.
Skin. And you know, some girl. You know what sucks about condoms though? Sometimes girls are like allergic to latex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they have non-latex joints.
But how do I? So you walk around with two condoms, one non-latex and one regular latex, just to be prepared. Hell no.
Yeah, I've been to a guy's house where he was so prepared.
This nigga don't use them. Oh.
He had H&M shorts for me. Like he had a whole bunch of them.
Is that the wave?
See, I was mad, but then I was like, well.
That's very considerate.
Because the way girls think they're gonna be like, how many girls worn this? I'm not gonna wear this. Like.
No, but they were new. They had a tag on them. Like he just bought hella shorts.
No, he's doing
square. Square.
You're doing too much. Square. I'm investing in this now.
I mean,
like, yo, I went out and bought some $19.99 shorts from H&M. You go fuck me tonight.
Right.
Imagine me having a whole bunch of do-rags on a
Like,
drawer.
what the fuck? Got some shorts. What's your size?
Yeah, what's your
I
size?
got
You
do-rags,
like gray
I
or
got
black?
condoms, I got basketball shorts. What you
It's
need?
like,
What
damn,
you
you
need?
got
I
everything?
got brushes.
Nah, Kando, see, you got all that shit. I'm gonna be like, damn, you fuck. How many niggas you done did this
Listen,
like more than few
I'm
times?
clean though. I got the condoms. What's up? Let's stop.
Hey,
Stop
and
playing.
and let's take a shot to that. Let's take a shot to always being prepared because you never know when you might
Be
get
prepared.
lucky.
Are we
You never
taking
know when
shots
you're
or
gonna
okay?
get lucky. Either
Safe
sex.
sex is great sex.
Both girls and guys can want to get lucky. Let's do that. Let's
That's true.
normalize women wanting sex.
Let's say that. Let's say that. Let's normalize women wanting
girls
sex.
need love too. Shout out to Summer Walker.
Ah,
I think it's just like the reason why we responded the way we did so naturally is because like guys, you know, when we go out and like we quote unquote get lucky with a girl and like say we about to, you know, have sex or whatever, we kind of pride ourselves on the fact that like
it was your idea.
What you mean? Whose idea? Her idea or the guy's idea?
The guy's idea? Is that what you pride yourself into? I kind of
No. We pride ourselves on like, you know, this girl chose me. You know what I'm saying? Like she chose me that night. Like I was the one who stood out to her. This, that, and the third. You know, hypothetically speaking. And like if she brings out like a condom, like off bucks, like oh yeah, I came prepared. Like I was already ready for this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like,
look at what Doug said.
Yeah, even more red flags from that nigga Doug.
Nigga Doug is
why is that different when it comes to you know
go raw diggity? I'm gonna start saying that.
What the fuck, Doug? Okay, walking red flag is talking. Okay,
go ahead, Kando.
We're all guilty.
I just feel like that's such a double standard. Like I feel like when a guy, you know, takes you home or whatever, he comes to your house, he has a condom. It's just like, oh, of course you have a condom, just in case. It's never just because it's never thought of like, oh, I wasn't special. He knew he was gonna have sex tonight, whatever. I feel like that's a thought in y'all head.
Let me tell you something, Kando. There's nothing that's more vindicating or liberating, rather. There's nothing more liberating for as a man to be like, I met this girl tonight and I fucked her tonight. I didn't have to take her out to dinner. I didn't have to spend time doing the meaningless texts.
I mean, I feel like it's not bad. It's not bad that you a hoe. You just a hoe. I mean, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Being a hoe ain't a bad thing.
Being a hoe. Why does that mean she's a hoe? Why does that mean she's a hoe, son?
Yeah, why does that mean she's a host, man?
I'm just saying, if you was going out to just to fuck, then that's okay. That's kind of hoe, and like,
so that's the same thing for y'all, right?
Yeah, like niggas be hoeing too. Like,
I'm making sure.
But like, if you're a hoe, you're a hoe.
It's a double standard. It's not fair. I feel like, you know, y'all go up to the club. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck a bitch tonight. Da, 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 da. Girls can't do the same thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna get some dick tonight. It's been a long time.
That's fine. That's fine.
Why is it?
It's just like, but it's just so hard to make that come into fruition. Like,
it's fine,
anybody can say I'm about to go get some ass, but when you really make it happen, ain't nobody. That's like winning a Grammy. It's like, nigga, I did what I said I was gonna come here to do.
You should be even more turned on that she was even more as prepared as you. Like me too, nigga. Like I want to too.
You brought a condom.
Like I got the condom too. What's up? What's up?
Condom. You brought a condom. My dick is rock.
Going off of what Izzy said, I still picked you. Like Izzy, when you said like, oh, like the girl picked you, even though I was coming out to get dick, I still picked you. You were the dick that I chose, so you still.
But she was gonna get dick anyway that night.
So still should feel special because it's the dick I chose is you. So that's where you should feel special. I picked that dick.
It's so much easier for girls to get fucked.
Big facts.
Not good though. Ooh.
It's so much easier, dog.
But
it's so much easier.
It's not easy to have good.
I mean, that's the risk. That's the risk that we both take because all girls can't fuck.
You can't give your best dick out to everybody. Like, come on now.
I give my. Okay.
You gotta put your best foot forward.
Yeah, you gotta be like, hey, I'm here. I applied for this job. I'm just as good as the next man. Hey, you go get the best out of me. If you fuck me, you getting fucked. You're not gonna get half fucked. Yes. I mean, nigga,
I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to go elsewhere.
you're not gonna you're going to remember me. And you're going to tell your friends about me. I'm going to stop texting you. You're going to get in your feelings about it. That's the kind of nigga I am. You're going to want to. I mean, that's because I just want to do it. I just want to. I'm a nigga who likes to put their best foot forward and do the best that they can in any situation. And fucking is one of those things. You know, Slim, you giving lazy dick out because I know what kind of nigga you are.
If it's just a hookup, and I'm not but like what, I'm not gonna give the best dick out to everybody. Everybody don't deserve my best dick. You know?
This nigga said, "Are y'all eating her out? Because if you are, then there's no need for a condom. You already done ate whatever it is."
Right. I feel Dan. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I've eaten a bitch out. You know, first night out, first night. You know, first day out. Yeah. Look. Sometimes you gotta get her going, you know. You gotta get the wheels turning. Okay, you gotta turn her on, and I think fellatio is important for both men and women. If I want her to suck,
on a great time.
If I want her to suck my dick, I'm gonna eat her pussy. If I'm gonna eat her pussy anyways, if she suck my dick, that's a plus. But a nigga like me like doing shit like that. Slim don't like doing shit like that because he's a chauvinist. He's a chauvinist. But is he?
Yeah.
Oh damn, I forgot. I can't even. Oh, plead a fifth on that one. Plead a fifth on that one. But raise your hand if you eat ass. Slim, raise your hand. Okay, so
Slim, you eat ass?
So, why are you putting the spotlight on me? I thought we were just going to change the subject.
No, because I'm just saying, do you eat ass? Okay, so nasty Mitch, straight nasty. Okay, I'm just saying. So y'all eat pussy on the first night?
Not on the first night, no. The fuck?
If you don't eat my pussy, we're not doing nothing.
On the first night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouts out to Dan. Yeah, we going the whole nine. Cause look, we might not ever fuck again. So since we might not ever fuck again, we're gonna have a great time tonight. That's how I think about it. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna give you the best dick that I possibly can.
I'd rather not fuck than have to eat your pussy on the first night.
What? See, I guess you're just a cooler nigga than me, because let me tell you something.
I've never dealt with anyone that hasn't eaten me first. So
dog, if she's like, yo, you gotta eat my pussy so we can fuck, I'm gonna eat that pussy so we can fuck, nigga.
The first night you guys hang out, like you just
not hang out. The first night you do that.
You know what kind of nigga I am, Slim.
It's all or nothing.
You know how I get down. We're here to have a good time, so we're gonna have a good time either way. I don't eat every girl's pussy though. There's Dan. But yeah, yeah.
So you might as well if you eat her out the first time y'all hang out.
It depends on who you are. That's all I'm gonna say. If I'm feeling you
on the first night
that's wicked. That's wicked though. I'm not eating the ass like a girl that I just met like from the club. I'm not eating her ass.
Lie again, bro.
Flashback.
That's not. See, you be lying.
Lie again, bro.
You be lying on me.
Why are you lying?
I don't know why he lies on me like that. Have I eaten pussy straight out the club? Yes, I've eaten pussy straight out the club. I've had the smell. I've had the smell in my mustache. I told this nigga Slim when we was riding in the Uber, I'm like, you smell it?
Oh my god!
Like, no, it's your upper lip, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm like,
oh my god,
like
no.
Slim. I can smell.
My family friend.
Smell it. Okay, it's not. Yeah. Okay, we're getting off topic. No, we're still on topic. Fuck that. Look, let me tell you something. The pussy potent. Okay, the pussy was potent, and I would have did it again. So fuck you, Slim. I ain't ashamed. And Douglas ain't a nigga like me. So
Mitch can't even taste or smell right now. So ladies.
Wait, no, wash your ass still, cause yeah, niggas. Okay, so let's do a round table just to get off the subject a little bit. What's something weird about you that you do? Like, what's a weird habit that you all have? That you know it's kind of weird, but you do it anyways. I'll go first. Every time, and Slim could probably attest to this. Every time I've taken a shit, I'd have to take a shower immediately after. I don't shit and not shower. It's two things. If I'm shitting on 22s, I'm showering on 22s. We're doing both of them. That's just my thing. I don't like shitting in public places. I squat. I don't sit on toilets. I hate sitting on toilets. My most irrational fear is there being a snake in the toilet and it biting my dick off. So instead of being let's not say the weird things. Let's not say the weird things. Let's say irrational fears. What's you guys' most irrational fears? Def, I see you making that face. You can't think of anything, so I'm still gonna come to you first because I know you can think of something. Irrational fears of yours, Def.
This is your friend.
Oh man. Shit. I mean, well, kind of going off of what you said, I have a huge fear of snakes. A phobia, if you will. Listen, I am terrified. You put any snake, I don't care if it's a garden snake. A garden snake, I don't give a shit.
I used to have those.
Listen, you put it in front of my face, I'm cowering like a little bitch. I am. I'm sorry, I am. I can't get with them. Ever since I was a little kid, like I would go over to my grandmother's house in the summer. She lived deep in the country. Snakes everywhere. Okay, I used to see them. They creep me out. They slither around. What thing? What thing do you know slithers around that has good intentions? You know what I mean? I can answer that for you. Nothing. So I don't get with snakes. I just don't.
Yeah, I hate snakes. Slim, what's an irrational fear of yours, man?
I don't think I have any irrational fear, but something that like always crosses my mind is like, you ever seen the movie Devil when they're trapped in the motherfucking elevator?
Gosh, yeah.
That shit always crosses my mind every time I get in the elevator. I'm like, kill, like
it's
that's an irrational fear. That's an irrational fear.
Especially you out of there.
Especially like if you're in an elevator with other people, and it's like, what if they're stuck and we gotta like deal with each other for the next like X amount of hours or whatever? Like that shit would be crazy. You know what I mean? And if you haven't seen the movie Devil, definitely guarantee you check that out. It's pretty freaky, kind of scary, but it's a pretty good movie too.
I feel like I'd be the worst person to get stuck in the elevator with. I will fucking annoy the fuck out of you. Kando with the bando. What goddamn? What's your most irrational fear?
I'm not really scared of much.
Liar.
Fearless.
Honestly, I'm not.
So we could just throw you in the woods right now and you would survive.
And you're gonna come out with a mink coat.
I would come out.
Help the bear.
Help the bear. I was just about to do that. I'm not scared of him.
I would simply survive.
I guess a person with anxiety, you're like so anxious about everything. You're just like, whatever. Like, I don't know. I guess spirits, like evil spirits or something.
Evil spirits.
Because I believe in that stuff. Like this stuff like that.
So
like demons.
Demons. Okay.
I know a couple demons.
I know a couple demons too.
Well, I know a couple demons too. That's probably why I'm scared.
I know a couple demons. Demon time.
Talking about the same demons.
We met a couple. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get
it. Can I hang up?
Okay, so Miss Fearless, let me ask you this, goddammit. So let's go on fear factor. Okay. And you gotta lock yourself in one of those clear ass goddamn like whatever the fuck they is with like a bunch of snakes and shit.
I like snakes.
That is ridiculous.
Hell no.
Don't Austin got a snake?
He got a reptile.
Fun fact, a lot of people don't notice about me because they're like, oh, Candace is so dainty and sweet and da-da-da-da. But I definitely was that girl that played with bugs and snakes. I farmed. I had a farm job. I'm not scared of snakes at all. I've had a whole like aquarium full of garden snakes. My grandfather used to take me to this like woods area to get bait for when he fished. So I would get a whole bunch of garden snakes and they would make babies and I would a lot of them. I would like have snakes on my like neck in my arm like when I was a kid. So I'm definitely not that scared squeamish girl that y'all think
disgusting.
I am.
That is disgusting.
People think I am all the time. Oh, she's so dainty. Yeah.
Yikes.
So you would have done anything on Fear Factor?
Cow dick. You eating cow dick? Because they eating cow dicks over there.
Possibly. I'm down with the adventure. I'm a Sag gang.
Sag gang.
You with the adventure.
Yeah, I love adventure.
Love it.
So you just reminded me of something, Kando. There's something about me. Uh,
What is it about you?
there's something that I did as a kid that, like, now that I get older, I think I'm like, I probably could be a serial killer. I used to do something weird when I was a
Good
kid.
to know.
So I was probably like 10 years old, and like there was this spot in my room where like ants would come out of when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and I had bubbles, like, you know, like the bubbles come with a little wand in it and shit. I would take the wand, and the bubble formula is like sticky, right? So I would like catch an ant on it. I'd have a lamp, and the bulb on it would get really really fucking hot. I would take the ant over and fry them bitches on the light bulb, and you could hear them sizzling.
What?
I'm not concerned with that because I feel like as kids we do a lot of dumb, crazy shit like that.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
like, I would take them shits and like fry them, like grill them, like, you know.
Well, okay, never mind.
I ain't never thought about doing no shit
I
like
never
that.
thought about doing that, but I've set my like brat's head doll on fire before. I was obsessed with fire, so like I set it
Yeah.
on fire
I feel
before.
like everybody has a little fire phase. Like you just want to
I
play
had
with fire
fire
for a little
fetish.
bit.
It's like let's see what this does. Let's just set the whole house on fire.
You know, that's terrible.
No, that was scary. I was a little pyromaniac at one point in my life.
This man missed a red flag.
But you might be a serial killer because that's some. What's the Toy Story? That guy that ended up being a garbage man, and he got the like. He had a bandana on like you right now.
Oh, see.
What's his name? Does anybody know the name? Sid. That guy.
It was. Oh, yeah.
He like
No.
took apart the toys and like.
Oh
told
yeah.
them,
He was
That's
a weirdo.
you. That's you.
Yeah, he was a weirdo. Yeah, you know, you gotta fry an ant every now and then. You know,
You
they be walking
weirdo.
around. You know, I drown them. I used to drown them. One time, I zapped a caterpillar with like one of those electric wand things. You probably don't know nothing about them. My grandfather used to have one. I took a caterpillar and dropped it on that bitch, and that bitch would be zap, and like that nigga just
Did
be
you
stuck on
graduate
the
to
bitch.
like bigger animals? Because that's when I would be concerned. And
I never killed anything else, but bugs used to get fucked up around me. You bring a bug around.
I used to stomp ants out. That's about it though.
Yeah, no, fuck that. We killing shit around here. Murder shit. We murdering cold blood.
Yeah.
Cold blood.
Word.
Precious.
Where is that
I
from?
don't know. Where is it from?
It's actually from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
It is. I love that show. I'm definitely a big cartoon girl. Like I love that show.
Oh,
Favorite cartoons. Run them.
run them.
Sold it.
Do it.
Run it, nigga.
Ed,
What's
Ed
your
and
favorite
Eddie,
cartoons? Ed,
Ed
Eddie.
and Eddie, Kids Next Door.
Oh, I'll give you that.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Very
trash.
Odd Parents.
Ed and
Chocolate
Eddie.
Shake. Ed and Eddie definitely got to be in everybody's top
Did
3.
you guys watch that episode where we found out that Timmy Turner was actually a grown ass man and he wished that like everybody stopped aging? Did that not fuck you up? Did that not fuck you up?
Oh, I never saw that. That's
I don't remember
creepy.
it like that.
You didn't
That is
see that
creepy.
episode? Go watch this on YouTube because I watched it.
Oh,
Timmy
that's
Turner's Big
that's a
Secret
conspiracy theory.
No.
That's
Timmy Turner's big secret wish. That nigga wished that no one would age anymore. It was a wild time.
So he's like 40 years old for real. Is
That
that?
nigga's
Well, I think is talking about when he like turned out to be 40 and like he was like fat and like his shirt was
No,
still
that's not
small.
the episode. It was like an actual like special. Like Timmy
Nah.
Turner's Secret Wish. It's on YouTube right now. Everybody go watch it. It'll fuck your brain up, especially if you haven't watched it. That nigga was old the whole time. That's
Timmy
so
Turner's
weird.
Secret Wish.
And he
Hairy
wished that no
Knuckles.
one would remember that wish. He's so smart. He was like, I wish this, and he like, I wish you would remember it. Nigga smart, evil genius.
Wow. Fairy godparents. This nigga Douglas said, "What is this, a test?" Slim, you said that in the last episode. That shit was funny as shit. I just finished watching that earlier. I was like, nigga, what happened? I asked you what happened in a movie or something, and you said, nigga, what is this, a test?
Yeah, you know. Hey, what's y'all's niggas top cartoons?
Ed and Eddie, easy. You already know that about me. Match gas Ed boy. The son of a shepherd. Oh, that's my nigga. Um, um, I like Curse Cowley Dog, Muriel. Never. You know, I fuck cuz he's cool. SpongeBob, I feel like you gotta put SpongeBob. Damn, Mitch, you look like Crocker.
Fairies.
Fairies.
Bro, that nigga was so hip the whole time, dog. That's the
He
funniest.
was so stressed.
Like
Stressed
niggas thought he was tripping, but like that nigga dead ass had a
He
point.
was so right.
He was so right.
Hey, you know what's funny? Even as kids, it's like this nigga crazy, but he was really onto it though. Like he wasn't crazy.
He was sharp the whole time.
No,
That's the
fuck
irony.
Dinkelberg, though. Fuck Dinkelberg.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
nigga.
fuck
Fuck
Dingle.
Dinkelberg.
If
You
I
gotta-
had one,
Nickelberg.
He was a show-offy ass neighbor. No one likes those. Fuck him. Like
you know who else is a show offy ass nigga? This nigga Slim. Let me tell you
I
something.
was
Before me and Slim go out, I gotta ask this nigga what he wearing so I could at least try and match it a little bit, you know? Like this
Dinkelberg.
nigga's always coming out with something cool, wearing something way cooler than what you got on. I don't know where he gets this shit from. He gets it from Kith and all that other shit. I'm on to you.
I just be chilling, bro.
Nah, it's cool.
I'm
you
trying
know?
to maintain. I'm trying to get like you. That's the thing.
No, I'm trying to be like you, man. I'm trying.
Romance is so cute.
I'm just saying he's a cool ass nigga. Hey, Slim, what's the last cop you got? What'd you get?
I haven't copped shit all quarantine. I'm trying to be
Not
good.
nothing.
Trying to be good, man. Okay. Well, I got a car. I got a new car. We won't count that.
Hey,
What you get? What you get?
I just got a Honda Accord off the humble tip.
Okay, huh? Hey, look, I'm trying to get a car too. I think I'm gonna match you on the car.
Off the humble
No,
tip. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think that's real honorable of you, man. Let me tell you something,
Let me
Slim.
know that
Nobody
you
ever tells you this,
car.
huh?
Let him know that you already do have a car.
Already. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck if these niggas think I ain't got a car. Fuck y'all. Look,
He flexed on the Mac,
Um,
so you know, I'm just saying.
I got the MacBook. I paid for the MacBook. I'm gonna flex the MacBook. I'm gonna get a new car because you know niggas think. See, you niggas peer pressure me into making more and more purchases. I got a MacBook because niggas was like, "Oh, your Wi-Fi is trash. You need to get a MacBook. It's 2020." Def said that. He said it's 2020. If it's 2020, you ain't got a MacBook, you got to get one. I said, "Nigga, do you think I'm a bitch?" That's what I heard. He said I'm a bitch. So I said, no, I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna go get a MacBook. What I do? 2 days later, I got the MacBook. Now niggas saying I ain't got a car. I can't go out and buy a car 2 days later. But I mean, I could, but it's like, you know, cars are like, you gotta like actually study and make sure you make it a
you
good
gotta do
purchase.
some research.
Yeah, so he said new MacBook, but still, no, Doug, you're wrong because my MacBook didn't lag out last time, bitch. I said, hey, to the lady that you know, what's her name, Siri. But if you say hey and then her name, some shit happens, and then you couldn't hear me through the microphone, so I left and came back. I don't have to explain myself to you because I don't have to explain myself to you. But yeah, shouts out to Slim, man. He just got a new Honda Accord. We didn't talk about that earlier. What color did you get?
Black on black.
Black on black, my nigga. Okay, look, so Ed and Eddie, Curse Cowley Dog, and SpongeBob. Shout out to SpongeBob. He just came out the closet. Def. What's your favorite cartoons?
I mean, well, you just hit the nail on the head. SpongeBob, bro. Listen, SpongeBob is the most iconic cartoon. Like,
saying the quotes.
What'd you say, Kanda?
Can't go a day without referencing SpongeBob.
You know what I mean? There's literally a whole social media accounts dedicated to SpongeBob memes and moments. So, with that being said, SpongeBob is definitely my favorite cartoon. You appreciate it a lot more when you're in your 20s and you go back and watch those older episodes. The newer episodes are ass. Okay. I don't know if they're catering towards the newer generation or what, but the older episodes, so seasons, I guess 1 through, I would say maybe 4 or 5, I guess. Those are golden. You know, SpongeBob is hilarious. It will have you dying laughing, literally. Like there's episodes I can refer to like just off the top of my head. Like y'all remember the one where the Tattletale Strangler one? Or like the nigga, you don't remember this nigga Slim don't watch SpongeBob.
What?
Bro,
I don't remember the episodes and shit. I remember some of them, but not
that was
like
one of the most iconic. I mean, not the most iconic episodes, but it's like it's a memorable episode. Like, come on, dog. What episodes of SpongeBob do you remember? Did you watch SpongeBob? What kind of guy are you?
I mean, I'm burnt out now, so I don't really remember. I don't remember much, bro.
Oh my god.
I remember like I don't even know, like just random like lines from that shit, but not like specific episodes.
Hey Mitch, this nigga Slim said he ain't really watch SpongeBob. He don't really remember no SpongeBob episodes like that.
He's lying.
I don't remember them, bro. I can't
No,
name.
you're lying.
I can't name like an episode just off Bucks.
That's really
The
crazy.
winner takes all.
If you like describe the episode to me, I can remember.
It's the thrill of one more.
That's a red
kill.
flag for me. We were talking
last
about red
one-
flags earlier. If you can't name a SpongeBob episode, we can't date.
Like, come on, bro. You might be a serial killer if you
Bang.
can't name one SpongeBob episode.
I can name one. I can name like the Rip My Pants. Like I can name some episodes. But it's not like I was just sitting there just really watching that joint like that.
Slim, were you ever in daycare as a kid?
Nah, I was in like the after school care shit.
And y'all wasn't watching SpongeBob? What was y'all doing?
We was outside. We was in the field with it.
Y'all was in the field all day.
Yes, sir. We was playing games and shit. We wasn't watching no SpongeBob.
The hash slinging slasher.
Hash bringing.
I'm gonna name my top favorites. Okay. So it's definitely the split my pants. At least Slim knew that. Okay.
Cool.
And the hash slinging slasher for sure. The pizza, Krusty Krab
pizza
for you and me. The one where Patrick and SpongeBob, they were parents to the clam, and they were like in their head trying to figure out the little equation. I still be doing
that one in a minute.
Yeah.
Wow,
that one. I got a whole bunch of SpongeBob.
What about the one they were trying to get into the club or whatever? The Weenie Hut Jr.
See, you do know. Okay, so look.
That's me and Slim trying to bypass the cover charge.
I literally just referenced that.
Me and Slim be trying to.
Junior. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, that's at least 10% of my personality is SpongeBob fucking cool, sadly. But definitely. Oh yes, when Squidward fell in love with the Krabby Patty. Everybody does that one.
Yeah.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, nigger?
Nigga. People do that meme all the time.
Or the reference, the lid reference, the lid.
Oh, the lid.
Oh yeah, the lid.
A really underrated one.
The lid.
Underrated episode is when they went like jellyfish hunting and SpongeBob was making them jellyfish sandwiches.
Yes. Kevin the cucumber.
Yeah, that joint's underrated.
And the one of the OG ones when SpongeBob was having like parties with the fucking squid. Not the squids, the fucking jellyfish.
It was cranking in there.
Hey, he was fucking it up.
They made a whole honestly, SpongeBob is so influential that they made a whole song based on that.
Damn, I need to watch that.
The jellyfish was hitting the little robot.
It was
they took advantage of that man's house. They said, "Fuck you and your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch." That was a jellyfish.
Mad as shit. If you think about it, Slim is Squidward for real.
Why is that? Why gotta be Squidward?
Here we go.
Lame ass, fucking dweeb ass nigga. I look at Slim.
Squidward was about his paper though. I'll be Squidward. You was Plankton. You was Plankton. He was a hating ass nigga.
How am I Plankton?
Like I just said, you a hating ass nigga.
What facts do you have? Who facts? Hey,
tag yourself. Izzy, who are you? Tag yourself.
I'm probably Gary. We're keeping it a band. You know what I'm saying?
That is actually true. That is true. You're definitely Gary.
Sweet child.
You was for uranium.
Sweet chocolate. Chocolate.
What a nice selling.
N is for no survivors.
Oh, I love that episode. I know every episode. That is so crazy. I didn't know I was
It's
such a
funny
big
as shit.
SpongeBob fan until now.
Bro,
I know every episode.
the band episode when like
And
they was rehearsing the band.
sweet victory. Yeah.
When
Yeah, they sing the hell out of that song.
fall.
That nigga Patrick was pissing Sandy off. She took him outside.
Oh, the fur episode. The fur episode. I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan.
Yo, she was not fucking with Cuz.
They was waxing Sandy with no consent. Just Brazilian waxing her.
Yo, Sandy and I used to play with them niggas, bro. Like when they was making fun of Texas, they was like, "Oh, stupid old Texas." Yo, Shorty had the lasso. She pulled that nigga's Patrick back.
That shit exploded.
I still reference I wanna go home. That's where I belong.
Or this kitchen's not the same
Without you.
It's just a grease. It's
It's
just
just a greasy spoon.
no.
Hell yeah.
The episode when they were trying to like swing on the fish hooks
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The hooks.
in his underwear.
Oh my god. Yo, there's so many episodes I've forgotten about, like over the years.
I was
Like,
formed of glass bones and paper skin. And I just,
did somebody say chocolate?
that was a good episode. Everybody reads.
And then that nigga ended up buying all the chocolate. They were scared of that nigga. He ended up buying all.
running from him and they funded him. He had the bread.
Yeah,
See,
man.
that's a lesson in itself. Don't run from
Exactly.
niggas with bread.
Exactly. Don't run away from niggas like Slim who look weird and you know.
Cause he gonna pay. He gonna cash up, pay Candy.
Exactly. Slim will give you some money.
Pay Candy, everybody cash up.
Yeah, Slim got money, y'all. So if y'all try and get with a nigga who got money, get with Slim. Well, actually, he got a girlfriend. But Slim,
I'm broke.
Okay, he still
You're
gives his money out.
I'm broke, baby.
no,
Yo,
you're not, bro.
on some real shit though, we need to start a petition to get SpongeBob on Netflix.
Honestly, the
Honestly,
old episodes, I would be so appreciative.
At least like seasons 1 through like 4 or like 5.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would binge
Yeah.
watch
Let's be
that.
grateful that Avatar is on Netflix. Let's talk about that.
Be
That's my
grateful.
favorite cartoon. I love Avatar.
Never
Best
watched a single
character
episode.
development ever.
I gotta finish it. I never saw it. I never like paid attention to it when I was a kid.
So good.
Oh, see you out, bro.
I was
So
trying
good.
to watch it like on Netflix, but I'm a grown ass man. I'm like watching the show. I'm like, what can I really be doing with my time right now? Like, I could be doing anything other than watching Avatar right now. Fuck out of here. But yeah, I feel you. Avatar is a good one. A show that has a lot of replay value, and everybody doesn't agree with this, but I know that Slim, I know that Shannon, if she's still here, something that we can agree with is The Office has endless replay value. The Office makes me laugh just like Martin does, you know, kind of like Martin, you know what they go do next, but it still for some reason makes you laugh. Like, that's how I love shows like that. Like, you've seen them so many times. SpongeBob is another one, you know. It's like as an adult we find certain shit in that show funnier now because we kind of get the reference or whatever they're making. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I feel like if your show can constantly make you laugh, like even if you know what's going to happen, it's a great show.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
funny.
feel like
The Office. My bad, Kando.
no, you're okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is I was gonna say about The Office. Like, people tell me all the time, like, "Yo, you would love The Office." Like, knowing you, like people telling me that they know me as a person, like, you would love The Office. It's some like dry humor. You would love it. I watched the show. I'm like, this isn't funny. Okay, like, the humor is a little bit too dry for me. It feels like they're trying a little bit too hard to be like that dry humor comedy show, and I just can't get down with that.
That's
So
just how
this
it feels
is
when you're in the office. Like
Yeah,
when you're
no.
in the office and like it's niggas that just annoy you all day, it just makes you want to look at the camera and be like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, facts. So
I
how
love
many
that.
episodes did you watch, Izzy?
I mean, well, you know, like a show like The Office, you don't necessarily have to watch them in order. You can kind of
Right.
watch like an episode. So I've seen like probably altogether maybe 6 or 7 episodes of The Office.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay.
I've got a pretty good sample size of like what it's about, like what it's all about. But like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a bad show. I definitely don't think it's a bad show, and I think Steve Carell is a perfect actor for that role.
Yeah.
Speaking of Steve Carell, like they just put out a new not movie but TV show on Netflix called Space Force with Steve Carell, leading that charge, and that's a very good show, and it has kind of like the same kind of dry humor as The Office, but it's like it's more concentrated and it's more like it's a little bit funnier. I don't know. So if you haven't seen Space Force on Netflix, I definitely recommend going and watching that.
You like Space Force more than The Office?
I mean, well, yeah, obviously, because I don't like The Office.
You're bugging out, bro.
The thing is with Steve Carell, he can't be anybody other than Michael Scott to me at this point. Like
I feel that.
whenever I see him in, I'm going to be looking for pieces of Michael Scott. Like in Space Force, he kind of like he gets into that bag a little bit. I didn't make it through one episode. I didn't because I think I'm looking too much for Michael Scott, but he's just not gonna be able to give us that. But I don't know. It's funny. Space Force is funny, but it's like it's not what I want.
It was hard to get into for me. I don't like him doing that voice. The voice was fucking weird, throwing me off.
I feel like he's acting. Like in The Office, I felt like he wasn't acting. Like,
right.
I feel like niggas like us could do a show like The Office, like just improv comedy, just improv, like whatever. I feel like we can do something as simple as that. But for him, it kind of seemed like he was like trying to act and be like another character. And I feel like at his core, I feel like Steve Carell is more so like Michael Scott. That's
I would have liked it more if he was being Michael Scott as the head of the Space Force.
And I feel like he's trying to, but he's not. He has to follow the whatever. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna give it another run. There's a lot of shows on Netflix right now. There's so many documentaries to get into. Are there any documentaries and stuff that you guys are watching, or anything that you recommend for the masses to watch?
I mean, for me, it's not a Netflix documentary, but it's on HBO. So if you do have HBO in some way, shape, or form or fashion, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's called McMillions. I probably have talked about it before on the podcast, but McMillions is a documentary. Basically, it's a docu-series, actually, basically following the McDonald's Monopoly game and how it was a scam. And how like basically like the people who ran like the game, the Monopoly game for McDonald's, they rigged it so like certain people would win and they would contact those people and be like, hey, look, so like we want you to be a winner, but if you win, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna get all that money, you're gonna give us like, a cool 30-40% of it, and then we'll give you, they were making deals with people like under the table. And like, us growing up, we're all like 90s babies here. We all grew up like as kids seeing the McDonald's Monopoly game, like, oh, like, let's go to McDonald's. I want to get the French fry and, peel off my, Monopoly sticker, see if I won $1 million. But it was very, very, very fixed and very, very scripted. So if you do have HBO, I would definitely go ahead and check out McMillions. Our guy Doug says McMillions is fire. It definitely was a very good documentary. Like I said, 10 out of 10 recommend. Go check that one out.
Okay. Slim, you got anything that you've been watching?
One that I watched really recently is The Scheme on HBO. It's about like like the NCAA was being investigated by the FBI about like how coaches were playing players and all that stuff, and it just gives you like the whole groundwork for how that shit worked. I mean, it's just like relevant in my life, so that's just the shit that I've been fucking with.
Where was it on again?
HBO.
So it's on HBO. Okay, well, I'll have to check that out. Yeah,
that joint is tough.
Okay. Kando with the bando. What have you been watching? Anything cool? Anything interesting?
We're on a subject of documentaries, right?
Anything. Just anything.
I haven't really been watching anything other than, the Tiger King whole little thing. That was crazy. Woo, that documentary.
Yo, you guys should watch this joint called Grizzly Man. That shit is like, it's like a documentary about this nigga. It's kind of like Tiger King. But he loves like grizzly bears, and it like ends like the most tragic way. Like, but it's like hilarious though. It's serious, but it's hilarious.
So you're basically telling us that he gets mauled by a grizzly bear at the end.
No, don't tell me.
You gotta watch it. It's funny, but it's like not.
Man, Tiger King took me on a wild ride. I really was hooked on that. I watched the whole thing in 2 days. That documentary was crazy. It was so up and down. And then it took the whole world. The whole world was just like,
We talked about this.
Oh, yeah, I talked about it already?
No. Well, technically, but not on this podcast. We talked about it on Izzy's podcast. Now, let me tell you something about them niggas. They was fucking another man for meth. Okay.
They was fucking him for meth.
Niggas was like, oh, I'm not even gay. Nigga, it don't work like
Meth
that. The
and
second you fuck a
tigers.
nigga, you're gay.
Meth and tigers.
You're gay.
Okay, I don't
Meth
agree.
and tigers.
I don't agree. Especially now in Pride Month, don't do that because bisexual men exist, and I will not.
Oh, I'm not saying it as an insult. Why? Oh, see, that's the thing. Why is it that when people say, why is it when people say, oh, that's gay or this nigga's gay, it's like, oh, he's gay. You can't say that. That's a bad thing. No, nigga, you're gay because you fucked a nigga.
Not on Pride Month. You're not gonna do that. Sorry. Now I'm on here. Not while I'm on here.
I don't know, Kando.
No, fuck that. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because if you're fucking a nigga, you're gay, and that's not bad because you're gay.
So since I had sex with a girl, I'm gay.
You're bi. If you fuck a nigga,
y'all not fucking nigga,
you're bi. How is that wrong? Okay, if you fuck a nigga and you're fucking a girl, you're bisexual. Okay, but you fucked a nigga. Okay, fuck. Okay, Candace. God damn it. He's not gay. He's bisexual. But the nigga fucked the nigga.
Not on Pride Month, baby. That's what I'm saying.
I feel that Candace. That may be like, you know,
you're bisexual.
A good argument.
Women, so therefore you're trying to say I'm gay. If you're gonna do
okay,
that. Kando. You say like because a guy, you know, if he fucks another guy and he also likes girls, he's just bi, right?
He's bi.
So let me ask you this. If you come across a guy who is before fucked another guy and he tells you that, are you going to be attracted
to a bi guy?
Now,
that's a lot.
I'm here for bi rights. Because I feel like bisexuals. I just posted this. I'm technically I don't like titles, but technically I think this is the first time I'm saying this out loud. But I'm bisexual. So wow. But basically, I feel like this is it's just a horrible like thing for guys. I feel like for me, being in a relationship, when I tell guys I like women, they automatically think I'm supposed to fulfill their sexual fantasies, and it's a good thing for them. But when it comes to men, and if they like other men, it's automatically shamed and they're gay. I don't think that's fair.
Why is it looked at like, oh, it's a shame because you're gay? I think that's a problem in itself. Don't you agree, Kando? If I'm saying, oh, you fucked a nigga, you're gay. Why is that a bad thing? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Gay is specifically liking.
But I didn't know the nigga was fucking girls. I thought he was just fucking niggas. So since he's just fucking niggas, and I didn't know he was fucking girls, the nigga was gay to me. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm saying?
They're whatever they identify as.
Out there, why are you labeling them without asking? Or why are you labeling?
How the fuck am I gonna ask him? And he's on TV. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't dive too deep into it. Like I can only go off of what I know, and from what I know, the nigga fucked a nigga, and the nigga gay. To me, okay. I didn't know he had a wife.
That's a different thing. That's okay to be, misinformed and maybe doing that. But if you know for a fact that he likes women and men, don't sit here and say, "Oh, but you're still gay."
Right. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not one of them niggas who's gonna be like, "Oh, if you fucking a guy, but you like women," I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, the second you fuck a guy, you're gay." Like I know people identify as what they identify as. I don't give a fuck what you do. At the end of the day, you got to be politically correct now because everything's so fucking offensive. Everybody gets so offended. But to me, a nigga fucking a nigga is gay. I didn't know that you was fucking a girl. If I don't know, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying. No.
No, I feel like I have to like address this because I feel like I have a privilege. Being like a bi person that prefers men, I am automatically, accepted into society as like a straight person. So I feel like hearing you say that, I have to say something. I have to use like my privilege to say like bi men they exist. Like I feel like you can be
bi men do exist. Do not get me wrong. Which I see, that's the thing. I feel like y'all not hearing what I'm saying. Look, bi men exist. If you like niggas and you like girls, you like both. You're bi. But if I'm introduced to you as fucking a nigga, and all I know is that you're doing is fucking a nigga as another nigga, or you're into niggas, whatever, you even gotta be fucking them. You like them, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. You can't say shit no more. So yeah, you just like a nigga. You're not fucking them because apparently being gay is wrong, or that sounds bad. But
That's not true.
in my opinion,
that's
that is
not what I'm saying.
that's the vibe that you.
That's not what I'm saying.
See, that's the thing.
I'm just saying that gay is me liking just women. Like if someone calls me gay, I'm going to be like, no, that's not what I am. Not taking offense to it, but that's not who I am. I'm not gay. I'm bi. I prefer men. I like men and women. So you saying I'm gay is putting a label on me that is not correct. That's all.
Okay, awesome. So correct that person. I get that. But like, if I didn't know that you fucking niggas on top of women, I'm gonna say that you're gay. I don't know any better. So a nigga like him, nigga. Oh no, fuck that. Look, this nigga was fucking niggas. He was fucking niggas for meth. I was like, nigga, you're gay. You're gay because you're fucking niggas for meth. Like, nigga, you're saying, oh, I'm no, because he said I'm not gay. I'm not gay. But it's like you're gay. Like as a bisexual person, you do what is technically considered gay. Like you're fucking the same sex, but you're fucking the other sex, so you're bisexual.
An example,
he didn't say I'm not gay. I'm bisexual. He said I'm not gay.
He made some poor life choices. Well, that's what I'm gonna say about that.
Look, that was his choice. That's a whole nother thing. Fucking for drugs. That's a whole nother thing. Okay,
you're fucking for meth.
Your morals are just gone at that point. So I don't even think that's a thing.
Does that?
You see that nigga's teeth?
But exactly, he looks bad. But like niggas can fuck women, but fuck niggas and be in the closet. You dig what I'm saying? Like he really don't like women. He's fucking niggas. He's really gay. The nigga could be gay. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, I'm saying like, look, like take me for instance. Oh, I'm attracted to women my whole life, right? Quote unquote. You only see me with women. But I really don't like women. Low key, I'm fucking niggas. But how do we know that it's different for him? That might be him. He might. This is a subject in itself that we should have got into earlier. How is this dangerous? This is my perspective. This is how I see it.
You're trying to say that basically, like, I feel like when people tell you what they identify as, I don't think you should just like, tear it apart like that. Like, oh, he's just using this as a thing, so he doesn't have to say he's gay. Like, I feel like that's a little dangerous.
But he didn't though. He didn't say what he was. He said, okay, so Kando. So if he's fucking a nigga and he's fucking a girl, he's straight? Is he straight? I'm just saying, because you said he's not gay.
Oh, niggas are going off right now.
No, I'm just saying. Is he? No, I'm just saying. Is he? No, I'm just.
Friend.
I'm just saying. If he's fucking a guy because he wants meth, but he really likes girls, he's not gay.
Honestly.
Or bisexual, whatever.
I think in his situation specifically, I think he was in a very vulnerable time, and I think that he really drugs. That's powerful.
Will make you fucking nigga.
Addiction. Honestly, listen, because it's a disease. It's a lot of people that are out here that are homeless and that are like struggling, and they have to do these certain things. It's a lot of. He made a fellow who didn't have a way. He didn't have a home, so that's what he did. He probably was coerced. Like it probably was definitely a predator type situation. You're using this over me to have sex with me, and he took that boot. So definitely he was coerced into that, I feel like.
Let me tell you something, Kando.
And that probably wasn't his sexuality.
Let me tell you something, Kando.
We're losing Slim. He's yawning.
There's more ways. There's more ways. Okay, this is all I'm gonna say is there's more ways to get free meth than fucking a nigga. Oh,
you know that for sure. Y'all heard it first, Sleaze Mob. It's other ways.
I'm sure there has to be another way.
The mission knows where to get the free meth.
Maybe that was the easiest way he could find to get meth.
That's the easiest way?
Maybe you just gotta DM him.
Easy ways. He's writing a book, Easy Ways to Get Meth.
All right, Kando.
Let me. I wanna ask our special guest, Coach Kando, one more time, just to make sure I'm getting this right. Candace.
Yes.
If there is a guy who you know, say he's bi, he claims to be bi, that's his title. You know he has sex with other men.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still be physically attracted to him if you know he has sex with other men?
Yes.
She said she dated a nigga
I've
that was
dated
bi.
a bi guy before.
If you don't mind me asking, how long did that last?
Are you asking me this to say that that his sexuality affected that?
No, I honestly just genuinely want to know.
Um, it didn't last long, but it wasn't because of that. So I don't know why that's a question.
He said coercion for meth. I
I
don't know
just
about
don't
that one.
understand why that was a question. Like,
No,
why?
because like I've seen like
Honestly, I feel like I understood him because of like I also like I feel like it's selfish of me to be like, oh, like nah, I can't date bi guys, but myself, I dabble. So it's just like
see, and that's really like what I was trying to get at now. Like I'm glad you said that too, because people, it's good to keep an open mind. Like that's the way that you are supposed to do it. Like you said, like you shut me down from get go. You said that you dated a guy who was bi, and I asked that question like, how long did that last? Just to kind of like let people know. Like I mean, if you had said, oh, it was a couple years or like even just a couple months, like just to let people know that it is possible.
yeah, it
It's
is
something that you
absolutely.
can do.
It's lot, and I feel like it's also a stigma with men that have sex with other men that they're disease ridden and they're like they
Oh
automatically
yeah, that
have,
too.
have something that is
Like
definitely a
HIV
big,
or some
big
shit.
it's a big stigma. Like, oh, you're dirty. Like you're just
Ain't that like facts though?
is
That
what?
they're more probable to catch something.
I don't have the facts for that. I don't think that's correct, but I'm not sure. Maybe we can
From what
fact
I've
check it
heard, yeah,
after.
about to say from what I've heard, that is like
That's
true.
factual.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's like because it happens. I think they did a study one time, like in San Francisco, because
That
that's
gay
like
men
where, yeah,
contract more disease.
yeah.
Okay.
So in that regard, it is like a little bit dicey there, but
Mhm.
shit, it's still kind of like it's a weird thing to talk about because love is love.
Me with
I fully
me with me liking like to know about my sexual health now as like an adult, as
yeah.
a 24-year-old woman, I definitely like to share my status. So it's not a problem with me. If you're clean, it's fine. Like I don't care about your past as long as we're being honest with each other. We're sharing each other's bodies. Just be honest with me and we can get past that. I don't think that's an issue as long as you're honest. You know.
Well, Kando, it seems you don't have a shallow bone in your body, and that is something that we have to commend you for because, like, I know if it were me, you know what I'm saying, like hypothetically speaking, like, well, not even hypothetically
If
speaking,
you
like,
were a woman and doing that. I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
I don't prefer. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't prefer bi men. I don't go out looking for bi men, but I
but if they
have.
come and find you,
If I happen to get that connection and you're bi and it's a real connection, that's not a deal breaker for me. I'll say that it's not a deal breaker. But I'll be like, can I see your history? Like, you know,
Show us your tits.
that's a very show us your dick. Like, but yeah.
I feel that.
It's important. That's important for everybody though, not just for
It's
like,
important.
bi people.
Yeah.
Like show your history,
It's
show your
just
Yeah, that's
and
fact. That's big fact.
it's not just
absolutely
HIV. All
get
that shit, man.
get
I mean,
tested.
HIV is like, of course, the one, but like you're more inclined to get all the other shits.
All the
So
other shit.
yeah, make sure that
Oh,
you get tested
ooh.
for all that shit. Your pee
And what
burner.
was that? What was that doctor's office and app?
Oh, AHF. I'm not sure if it's in DC or not, but I go to that clinic. I've put other women onto that clinic. You go in, get tested for everything. You get results in 2 days. You have an app. You literally can screenshot your results of all your negatives and share it with your partner. Straight like that. Very easy. Also, it's labtest.com where you can do your own testing at home. I've done that as well. It's a lot of options out there. Make sure you're safe, be tested. Honestly, straight men, they don't get tested as much as everybody else. Let's just put it out there. Y'all don't get tested as much. So I know plenty of men that have like 90 plus bodies and never got tested. So
Well, that also has to do with the fact that us men, we typically just simply don't go to the doctor quite as much.
yeah, y'all simply just don't go to the doctor. That's a
And
whole
that's
nother
why
conversation.
men die earlier, approximately on average 15 to 20 years earlier than most women.
Yeah, see,
I'm
a
on
nigga
top
like
of my
me,
health.
I'm a hypochondriac. So like, I'm going to get tested. I just want to go get tested back in February. You dig what I'm saying? Cause you got to, man.
You have
It's really
to
important. On a serious note, though, yeah, go get
get
tested. Go. I
tested.
mean, and like I said, it's not just for the HIV shit. You a straight man, yeah. You might, you. It's a less likely chance that you go get that, but the other shit is just as important. So you don't want to be out here just burning girls or women. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, and same thing for women, man. Everybody, just go make sure you get tested, man. It's important. But
Get tested, yeah.
that being said, we do this thing, Kendo, and you may not be too familiar with it, but especially when we have a guest on, we like to get to know who we're talking to, what kind of person they are.
Right.
So Kendo, I'm gonna give you some time to dwell on this. Think about what kind of person you are, okay? But in the meantime, I'm gonna ask Slim.
Yes, sir.
What kind of guy are you, man?
I love my guys kind of guy, man. I love y'all niggas, bro. Y'all
Yes,
my niggas.
sir.
Shout out to Austin. Shout out to the whole
Shout out to
mob.
Austin. Mhm.
Shout out to the Low 22 movement.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Much love. Much love. Def, what kind of guy are you? Let the masses know. Who are you?
Oh man, I'm a like if I'm driving, like say I'm on like the highway, and like there's a car behind me, and like I guess they feel like I'm not driving good enough or something, and they go around me and they speed up and then get in front of me. Now the most disrespectful shit you can do is like go around me and then get back in the same lane just so you in front. Because then I feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I'm that
Yes,
kind of
sir.
guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
So you would speed up to not let me back over kind of guy?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta let you have it.
Niggas be haters,
I don't care if we're on a one-way street and you get over in the opposite lane, the lane that's coming the opposite way. Nigga, I hope that you crash, nigga. I'm speed up, I'm push the pedal to the metal.
Like, nigga, am I not good enough for you? You don't even know me. You don't even know me.
Calling me a bitch now. Now you're saying I'm talking like a bitch, and I don't appreciate.
I don't appreciate that.
Kando, what kind of girl are you, Kando? The masses don't know you that well.
This is a weird question. I don't know what's going on right now. It just went in like 1,000 different directions. I'm just the type of girl that your mom still has, in a prom picture in the living room.
Oh shit, you're one of them. Oh, you're dangerous.
That sounds personal.
That's a for lifer. That's a for lifer.
My God. I'm the type of girl that you cash app and say I'm sorry with the $10 email. I'm the type of girl.
Go shop. I'm a go. You're a go shop kind of girl.
I'm gonna take my credit card and my social security number. That type of girl.
What was you about to say, Slim? No, because you were so confident in your slander.
I'm saying Mitch is a you better treat her right kind of guy.
To the new guy.
You're a bitch. We were just talking about that. So real quick, before I tell y'all what type of guy I am, Def.
Yeah.
So you say you break up with your girl, man, right, and she finds somebody else. No. Yeah. No. Say your girl broke up with somebody, and she get with you, right? Mm-hmm. But her ex nigga hits you up, and this nigga's like, "You better treat her right, or else I'm gonna come find you." Put my hands on you.
That's so
it's hell. If he says that, you better do her right. What you gonna say to that nigga?
Well, guess what? I'm gonna leave him on red.
Yeah. Fuck out my messages, nigga. What's wrong with you?
It's fine. You don't make him feel that one. You dig? Like, you have no sort of relevance in my or her life anymore. So why are you in my DMs? He gonna get left on red. He gonna feel that in his heart.
Yeah, you can feel that. Suck my dick, nigga. And let me that segues me into my segment. My little who am I? What kind of guy I am? You ask me who I am, Def. I'm gonna tell you who I am, Def. I'm a you must be mad kind of nigga. Like, you sliding in my DMs off some bullshit, you kind of mad. I'm a kind of guy who you see me in my element so much and doing my motherfucking thing and enjoying my life that you get uncomfortable kind of guy. You feel what I'm saying? I mind my business. I'm having fun with my friends. I speak my mind. Whatever comes to my mind, I say it. I'm one of them kind of guys. You feel what I'm saying? I don't hold my tongue. I'm one of them kind of guys. I'm a real ass nigga, like in the meaning, in the sense of I keep it 100 and I'm very down to earth kind of guy. That's a yeah. See, I'm a call Kando as soon as this podcast is over kind of guy, because we got some shit to sort out after this podcast is over kind of guy. That's what kind of guy I am, man. And I'm also a kind of guy who's very blessed to have two of my best friends rock out with me. Every time I tell them, hey, let's have a special guest, let's do 2 for 1 in 1 week, these niggas are always like, all right, let's do it. You got topics. I trust in you. I believe in you. I have the greatest support system that I could ever have, man. So shouts out to Def and shouts out to Slim. Shouts out to Kando. We appreciate you coming through and rocking out with us for the last 2 hours and almost a half. So we want to have you back. We love you. We love your energy, man. And yeah, so this has been Baby Gat Mitch, aka Mr. Strange, aka goddamn 40 Shorty, aka Put the Young before that, aka I didn't have one on me today, but I had one on me the other day, aka Nephew Conrad, and I can con you, but you can't Conrad, and you've been sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob gang.
Talk your shit. And this is Sittin Def, you know, again. We're sitting on 22s with Sleaze Mob. Thank you for our special guest, Coach Kando at the top. Thank you.
Damn, I don't even know what banner to put up. Goddamn. Well, I mean, shit. Well, I'm at _ Coach Kando, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _ Coach Kando. Come follow me and all the cool shit I'm doing too. Slim.
Thank y'all for listening. It's your boy Slim Jenkins, aka Lord Broadus, aka Grandpa Giles, aka Pablo Espresso Bar. Signing off.
All right. And you have been sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. Mitch, what do you got to say?
I'm just gonna say, and you can leave or live with it, you funky dick ass nigga. Suck my motherfucking dick from the binnack.
I can say that too. Suck my dick.
From the binnack. You gotta say from the binnack.
From the binnack?
Yes, sir.
I don't have it in me.
And that is a wrap.
I'm at Sittin Def. Put my at on. I'm at Sittin Def.
Oh my goodness.
I'm at Sittin Def
Allure
too.
Clothing.
OLureClothing.com.
We on the map.
Yeah, OLureClothing.com.
Okay.
Yeah. You broke ass niggas, go shop.
22.
Sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Blow.
Yes.
It's still